Thank you everyone for watching tonight. Tonight we're going to be doing the Saw one-shot that we had set up for Halloween because a few of our players couldn't make it, but we have some wonderful people here. We have Andrew from the Artificers Portal and Tennille from Cast Gamers. We're going to try and get some links out, still figuring that out. A little bit of technical difficulties, but Cast is on Twitch. Check them out. And Andrew, how can we listen to the Artificers Portal?
Yeah, it's on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and all of that. We've just released our 12th episode, so you can go and listen to those. We release them fortnightly, so every
Awesome.
2 weeks on Friday.
And then Tennille, do you know the Cast Gamers link? What the backslash is?
Yeah. Well, I actually put it in the chat, but it is cast CASTT _gamers /videos. Yeah.
Awesome. And tonight, as I was saying, we are going to be doing our Saw one shot, and we're going to give you a little chance to get to know the characters that everyone will be playing. Although they've all been given a little bit of a secret handout, so there will be some information that they will not be sharing. But Nick, can you introduce us to Alec once more?
Yes, I can. So my name is Alec Windsor. I am one of the most successful criminal defense attorneys in the city. Well liked by both colleagues, friends, my professional rivals even have a soft spot for me. I'm just generally a very, very charming person. Really nothing more to say.
All right. And James, will you introduce us to Spike?
So Spike's he's a bit of a rough and tumble, bit of a jack lad, and picks up odd jobs here and there, and generally tries to be handy.
All right.
And you could say business associate, and sometime, me and Alec, we've had our paths crossed more than once.
All right. Andrew, will you introduce us to Graham?
Yeah, character's name is Graham Glasscock, and he is a private investigator, and generally sticks to himself. He's pretty introverted, and he's got a photography portfolio that he's trying to develop, but primarily he does a lot of private investigating. So.
All right. Thank you, James, for that link. David, will you introduce us to Rick?
Yeah, I'm playing Rick Cage, and I'm a cop.
Is that all? All right. Strong silent type. And last, but certainly not least, our wonderful guest, Tennille, will you introduce us to Gaylord?
Hello, I'm Gaylord Johnson. I'm a nurse. Yeah. So I'm here to help.
All right.
Yeah.
With that, we will launch into tonight's Saw stream. All right. All of you. You were going about your various business through your days. And the next thing you know, you are coming to in a dark room. You can hear figures and other people moving around. There's no light, and you feel something around your neck. It's tight, almost choking, but not quite. As Alec and Spike, you try and move, and you can feel your hands, but your ankles are shackled to something. You can hear chains rattling as you instinctually kind of pull on the chains. The other three of you find yourselves lying on the ground. Your legs start to move, you can get up, but your hands, your wrists, bound together. Something holding them tightly. As you move, you feel a chain. You can hear the grunts and sort of chains rattling around of other people as your eyes try to adjust. And you can faintly see the emergency exit light lit up over a door barely illuminates anything in the room other than a small light switch on the side of the wall. You have no idea how you got here. You don't remember what was going on.
And we can't really see each other?
You can't quite see each other. You can hear the other people moving around. And I'm going to give you guys all a handout as you get a little bit used to everything. Now, as you sit around, what do you do?
What the fuck?
Rick, without saying much of anything, is immediately going to try to move towards the light switch.
All right. So, with your legs free, you're able to stand up and kind of move the chain over. You guys hear someone walking and kind of moving into the light. Rick, will you describe your
this now,
character?
you bastard! What the fuck are you doing?
So Rick is wearing kind of a cheap suit. He's sort of looks a bit hard bitten, kind of. He's got wrinkles from frowning all the time. He looks unpleasant, probably a bit disheveled even on a good day. He's got like a kind of like a determination about him.
All right. As you kind of make over and kind of hit the light switch, you guys hear the hum as the lights pop on one by one, filling and flooding what looks like a long semi-landing bay from an old industrial port. You can see the garages closed and locked shut on some sort of weird iron device keeping each of the bay doors closed. The steel kind of open and dirty mess. The gray granite stained bits, as you guys see all of your chains, as you guys are all scattered across the room, all lead into this giant caged mechanical device with gears and mechanisms, all rusted and stained, and a giant razor blade lining over it, where all of the chains lead to. There's a small TV off to one side, just hanging from the wall, caged. A tape hangs just out of reach of where any of your chains could lead to, a little small tape player. And there's a chair with a strange mechanical device set on it that looks like a headset with a large metal bar that would wrap around where the mouth is. Old, rusted, stained metal. As you look around, you can see the walls are covered in numbers. Whole bunches of numbers repeating. Again and again, spirals, different words pasted around the room. And a single number a series of numbers drawn above the razor's edge. As the lights kick on, and you have just a moment, the TV kicks on. And you see a white puppet head. Long black hair, black eyes with red sclera, spirals, the same spirals on the walls painted onto its face, as the head of the puppet slowly turns to face each of you and says, "Welcome. I trust that you are all wondering where you are. I'll tell you where you might be. You might be in the room you die in. To escape from where you are, you will have to face a series of tests, and you will have to suffer to move forward through each of them. Because 3 hours from now, the door to freedom will be sealed forever. Your first test is simple. The chains you are each connected to is hooked into gears inside the wall, and by the time this tape is finished, the winch will be engaged, leaving you 1 minute to find a way out, as the cable is pulled so tight that you will be decapitated on the mounted razors. The only way to free yourself is with the combination. Look carefully. What these walls offer you is important. Redemption, if you earn it. The answers are hidden all around you. And the static. And the thing goes off, and then you hear the as the gears and the wheels start to pull and then the chains start to pull tight. So you guys are all scattered across the room. And we are going to go to initiative. Well, each of you roll a D100. Let me put your tokens on the board, actually. You should all have an initiative on your character sheet.
Oh, initiative on the character sheet? Where?
And you'll want to select your tokens. Let's see. Alec.
Click. I think click combat. It actually says dexterity under combat.
Dexterity?
Yeah. It's just dexterity and then to turn track.
There you go. And then, so we've got Graham, Spike, Rick, Alec. And we just need Gaylord.
Oh, my roll 20 has crashed.
Oh no. So, Gaylord, if you can select your token.
And then if you click on the combat tab, click that
Under character
dexterity,
sheet.
not the stat.
But yeah, under combat, there's dexterity.
Oh, that dexterity.
Yep.
Okay.
There we go. Spike, you're up first. Chains start to pull tight.
I can see don't put all your eggs in one basket. But how is that helpful? 0, 1, 1, 2.
What are you doing?
So these words, are they lined
They're
up
like
with the
painted.
numbers, or
They're just painted,
scattered
scattered
everywhere?
around the wall.
Okay, so positions on that I'm seeing aren't necessarily.
Nope. As you start to panic, trying to look around and figure everything out, we are going to go to the next turn as you get pulled a little bit closer.
I'm going to yell Fibonacci.
Okay. Rick, as you're standing by the light and the chains start kind of pulling you away from the light, what are you doing?
When you say I'm by the light, you mean a light switch?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So there's no. So there are lights on the
On the ceiling. Yeah.
There are no like lights around the room or anything like that.
Not that you can see.
All right.
I mean, there's broken like emergency lights and stuff, kind of that were once functional but no longer. The whole place seems dilapidated and in ruins. There's rusted, broken, damaged stuff, spray paint along the walls, but it looks like someone recently painted over all of it.
And where are we supposed to put this code? Is there like something?
You look around. You as you're kind of looking around, kind of trying to figure out where to put the code. You see on your hands, but bound between the wrists, there is a combination lock. And as you look over, you can see the others have combination locks between their hands, and Alec and James have them between their ankles.
So there are a total of 7 combination locks.
5. There's one on each of you. Two of you have them. 3 of you are locked by your hands. And the others are locked by their feet. So you can't get to, like, as you're looking at the lock, like, you can't reach the combination lock with your hands because they're bound.
Right. So yeah, I'll grimace, as I look at a particular individual in the room, and then I'll say, we're gonna have to help each other once we figure out the combination. get these things off. Let's get close.
All right. So you could only really at this point kind of get closer. You could stand but get close to Spike, or you could get close to Graham.
Okay. Yeah. I'll. And I don't know. Yeah. Okay. I'll get close to Spike. Since,
all right.
He seemed to be trying to figure stuff out.
So as you're trying to get close, you and Spike are getting pulled in closer and closer.
Is this some sort of sick game? Did you set this up?
Graham,
Bastard.
will you describe your character?
Yeah, Graham is a black guy with he's got I'm guessing he has his leather jacket on, and just a simple shirt and some really tight pants and these sort of hipster shoes. So he's sort of this hipster dude, and his hands are bound, right? He's one of the bound dudes. And I think I'm going to stand up and just look around after the TV comes off and just be like, "What is this? Who did this? This is a joke, right? This is not. This is and I'm going to go over to the winch because I can hear it, right?
Yeah, and you can see it. So you're walking closer.
I'm going to go closer to it, and I'm just going to this can't be. I'm going to do two things, hopefully with the same action. One, evaluate if this is actually a threat or if this is just some practical joke. And then two, if I could jury rig something up where obviously there's some working gears, maybe I can crack the chain or
all right. Will you make for the first one, make just a basic mechanical repair check or investigation?
Okay, so I do that by just clicking on it, right?
Yep.
And it's regular, is that right?
Yeah.
The options at the top.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
So as you kind of walk up, the whole thing, you can't believe any of this. This thing's a joke. That razor's probably a dud. That these gears aren't pulling. You just don't think that this is dangerous at all. This has got to be a practical joke of some kind.
This isn't real. Somebody's. All right, let me out.
All right, so that's your turn. Gaylord, will you describe your character as you go next?
Gaylord is about 6 feet tall, Caucasian male. He's got short brown hair, brown eyes. He's wearing a gray shirt and pants that kind of look like scrubs. And his hands are bound. So he's going to look at he's taking in all the information, looking around, and what exactly does he see on his hands?
There's these two kind of large leather bracelets, straps kind of wrapped around, and they're held together very closely by iron buckles and sort of hooked around to kind of keep them closed, and attaching them to the actual chain that's pulling you in is the combination lock. But because your hands are so close together and it's so close in, you can't reach the combination lock.
How many numbers would you put in the lock, or am I able to tell that?
You couldn't tell. If you have lockpicking, you could try and, if you'd like, you could make a lockpicking check to try and see if you can guess how many you'd need. As you kind of look it over.
Yes, I will do that. Where would that be?
That should be under, I think it's, I'll actually go with mechanical repair. I thought they had lockpicking. It's been a while. I did not memorize all the skills.
They have locksmith.
Locksmith, that's it. That's the one I was looking for. Locksmith. Yeah. You're not sure. I mean, most combination locks usually do 3, one to the right, one to the left, one to the right. But this could be any number. The numbers go up to 50. Sorry, the numbers go up to 100. There's 100 digits on the dial.
Okay. How far can I get close to Spike?
As you kind of run over, you can get to Spike. Graham, as you're kind of standing looking around and the chains are getting pulled tight, will you make a dexterity check for me?
You fail and your character dies in the very first scene.
Can you roll your dexterity for me? You should have on your character sheet just the dexterity button. Graham.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you said Spike. Oh.
Nope.
It's okay. It's okay.
She said Graham.
Not listen.
All right.
Hard success.
So
Nice.
as the chain kind of almost trips you as it's getting pulled tight and taut at this point, as Gaylord kind of moves over, it trips you for a moment and you fall and almost hit the razor as you catch yourself, and you feel it kind of cut just a little bit into the palms of your hand. Not enough to do any damage. You managed to catch yourself, but enough that you can tell it's sharp. And you realize this isn't a joke, and I need you to make a sanity check.
Okay.
All right.
Success.
So you are only going to take 3 points of sanity damage as you kind of feel some of that panic setting in, but you're still good.
Wait, how do I?
On your token?
I have to do it on.
Just click on your token. There's a red bubble. That is your sanity.
Or is it blue? It's my sanity.
Blue is your luck.
Then it's backwards on my
No, you're right. Blue is sanity, red is
okay,
luck.
perfect.
And that's for everybody. Green is your HP, red is your luck, blue is your sanity. All right.
Wonderful.
So, as all of that is going on,
Yeah, I just say, this is for real. That's sharp. Who's doing this?
Alex.
Somebody stop this.
Okay. We all have to work together here. I figured out the combination. Can somebody please come? I think I have at least. Can somebody please come and help me with my ankles? And I will help you with your hands. And I can shout it out. But
You can reach
please,
your ankles.
Oh, I thought I couldn't do the combination of it.
No, the ones with it on their hands can't reach, but the ones with it on their ankles can.
I'm gonna reach down and enter the numbers that I whispered to you in the combination log.
All right.
Hands are free.
As you undo the latch, right, and that tension relieves from the chain, it just immediately zip ties in, and all of you hear the wenches click in and start accelerating as you're all pulled.
I'm gonna run to the next person with their hand. It's like it's 3 13 55. That's the combination. 3 13 55.
All
and
right.
I start, like running towards other people.
As you're all getting pulled closer and closer, Graham, you get pulled kind of onto the ground as you're fighting with
Can you come in and do mine? I can't
your
reach.
chain.
You can reach, can't you? Can't Spike reach?
Spike can't
No.
reach.
I thought I could.
Spike, it's your
Sorry.
turn.
Then yes, was already getting set to put the numbers in.
All right. What numbers do you put in?
Oh gosh, well I was going for 3 13 55.
All right. As you put the numbers in combination, it releases across your ankles, pulls in, and the chain gets tighter and starts going faster, pulling everyone in. As you guys are good 8 feet away from the razors, you guys are getting pulled in closer. Rick.
Spike, go help that guy, and I'll point at Gaylord.
Okay. As your hands are bound.
Yeah, and then, actually, I don't know his name's Spike, so I'll say, hey, you go do that. But then I'll say, Alec, go help that guy, and I'll point at that, just actually saying Alec's name.
Okay. So
I nod and run to that guy.
all right.
Pointing at Graham.
So as you're kind of pulling pointing at Graham to go help. Where are you going over to Spike and being like, help get mine?
No, I told Spike to help Gaylord.
Okay, so you're.
I may be a jerk, but I'm trying to play
But
my
you can
role
still
as a cop.
move towards us. Move towards us.
What are you doing about
closer.
yours?
That
are around your wrist?
I can't. I'll try my best to try to reach the combination on my own.
All right, make a. Let's do an extreme dexterity check.
Works for me. I mean, it doesn't. No, I got a hard success. I got really close.
Do you want to push it?
Straining.
You could, or luck it.
I could push it.
Could use luck.
I could spend luck. Luck would probably be better than a push in this case. Let me see. Yeah, I think I will spend some luck. Let me think. So I need a 5th for it to be an extreme success. What's 60 divided by 5?
It's a quarter. You need a quarter for it to be extreme.
Frosty said a 4th, but the rule book I was just looking at said a 5th.
It's a 5th in the rule book. In Call of Cthulhu. But if we want to go with the 4th, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I just use, whatever this says. I'm going by this.
Okay.
So you would need to spend 36 luck.
No, I rolled a 24.
24.
No, you rolled a 60 and you needed a 24.
No, I rolled a 24.
And he needed it was so he
rolled
the 24. Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't select
So
hard.
He needed.
Okay.
12.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I
you
should
needed
have
12.
before I
So
did
12.
it. Yeah.
12.
12. All right, I'll do that.
Okay.
Oops,
So
no,
you
that's right.
really twist, and yours just happens to be in the right position to disengage, to let you reach it. What numbers do you put in?
3, 15, 55.
All right. As you put in 3, 15, 55, it doesn't work.
3, 13, 55.
All right.
Damn it, Rick.
Hold closer.
Learn your numbers.
Graham, what are you doing? You guys are all getting pulled closer. You're maybe 10 feet away.
I'll be like, I'll hear that Rick calls him Alec, and I'll be like, Alec, what have you gotten us into? What is this?
I have no idea, but that razor looks very sharp. Just get over here. I can do the lock. I can do the lock thing. Like
I'll hold it out for him, getting it ready for him to do it for me.
All right.
And as I pull out my hands to hand it to him, I'll just grab him by the thing and say, I swear to God, if you've gotten me into something.
I'm here too.
All right. As you guys are on your way, you get
Freaking
close. Gaylord, you're up. You're still being dragged in by your hands.
Yeah, so does Spike have is Spike's hands free?
Yes.
Yeah, so Gaylord's gonna move closer to Spike and I was like, can you help me, please? Help me.
All right.
I'm getting there.
Alec, what are you doing?
I put 3, 13, 55 into Graham's into Mr. Glasscock's combination lock, and then the second I say, we'll get out of here. We'll get out of here.
All right.
What the fuck are you-
Will
Okay, and I'm
Gaylord
like,
and
run.
Rick make a strength check for me? Or body?
I'm going to start running to Rick at the end of my turn, by the way.
I believe it is strength. Strength.
Yeah. Well, they don't have body. I think they have
Yeah,
size.
it's strength. It's strength.
I
Do I
think
need to
I'm
make-
okay.
Did you say I
Critical
needed to
success.
make
Yes.
I rolled a 1.
what do I need to roll?
You need to roll a strength check.
Oh.
Rick is just too buff.
Oh.
Oh my God, a 1
no.
followed by
Gaylord,
100.
On the other hand,
Push it.
Oh, so as
Push it.
Can I push it?
you can push it.
Which is
I
real
don't know.
good.
How do I push it?
Somebody
Oh,
get
God.
it.
Just
Well,
re-roll.
remember
You
the
just roll it again.
consequences
You
of-
just roll it again.
Oh my God.
Oh
All right.
that's-
So as
that's
the
what I was pushing
chain
is that-
kicks in harder, Rick pulls on the chain and stops it from pulling him in, and it pulls Gaylord down and in as Gaylord's neck gets pulled up to the razor and it starts cutting in. Gaylord's trying to fight.
Oh.
Gaylord, you are going to take
Oh.
4 points of damage as all of you guys are watching this, I need everyone to make a sanity check.
I fail. Probably because I feel like it's my.
I have seen far worse. Everybody.
Do I just click? Do I just click on the stat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nope.
All right. So Rick,
I guess I'm just that.
Graham, Spike have failed. I need Gaylord to roll their sanity.
Where is sanity? Oh,
In that green portion up there at the top.
All right. So you are not panicking. You're like fighting as hard as you can against that wall as it's like starting to cut in and blood is starting to drip down.
I need extreme assistance.
But the rest of you,
ASP.
all of Alec and Gaylord, you guys are going to take 2 points of sanity damage. The rest of you are only going to take 1.
Okay.
They're in denial.
Sorry. No, that is.
How
2
do I
as
edit
well.
this?
So all of you take 2. Because
How do you edit?
Oh, okay.
That's a D8 plus 1.
Double click on your token, and it'll pop up like the
Sorry,
token
I just rolled
settings.
it again.
Yeah, double click on your token. Don't worry with the character sheet. It'll pop
Okay.
up a little window.
Yeah.
Is sanity
it's
blue
blue.
or red?
Blue.
Oh, blue.
Luck is blue. Is red.
Luck is red, sanity is blue, health is green.
Do I take any sanity or off?
All of you ended up taking 2 points of sanity damage.
Oh, okay.
Which
Wait. How did Alec and
you guys
Interesting
just took
rolls.
a D4
we
minimum.
succeeded?
You succeed. You still
Okay,
took
got it.
2 points of sanity because it's still
Yeah,
stress.
you-
Even though I got an extreme,
In Call of
even though
Cthulhu,
I got
you can take sanity loss even if you succeed.
Yeah.
And sanity
even if
rolls
you
typically
succeed.
don't differentiate between different types of success.
Hang on.
Yeah,
Blue is sanity. Red is.
Red is
Luck.
luck. Green is health.
Got it.
Okay.
Made a note.
So I had started running.
Yes. You are next to Graham.
I said, but because he came to me on my before I could.
You still have to use your turn to put the combination in.
Okay. So it's a full turn to put it in. Got it. Okay.
It's your action.
But what about my move?
You could move you could move to someone else and put the combination in instead of with Graham, as Gaylord's nearly decapitated.
I am going
You can
to
see
die.
Spike. You can see Spike heading towards.
Okay, if Spike is heading towards
You've got Rick and Gaylord are still.
All right.
I think.
I got Graham already. So
You got Graham already.
Rick
So
had
Rick and
shouted it.
Gaylord are still attached. So Rick's fighting as hard as he can against the
All
train.
right, I will move towards Rick as when I can. Then basically.
Okay. You can get to him. Do you, as the two of you kind of eye each other up?
I look at him and just say, look down and look up.
Just fucking do it.
Death. And he's like, yes, of course. Death is too much in this. Punch the shit out of me later. Maybe moves to the
All right. What numbers do you put in?
3, 13, 55.
All right. Rick thing gets in, and Gaylord's thing gets pulled a little tighter as he's getting pulled in, takes another point of damage. As at this point you're bracing your whole arms up, and the razor is cutting into your arms to keep you from getting decapitated. Spike.
This is not good.
Spike is sprinting to Gaylord and putting in the combination.
All right. What number do you put in?
3, 13, 55.
All right. As you pop it up, just as it's about to pull, as he's starting to give, and his arms are starting to weaken and get dug into the razor, you put it in, and it pulls tight, and you falls off, and all the chains go in. And you all sort of stand back, kind of resting.
No, I
and kind of looking
I
around.
immediately punch Alec.
Okay. Will you make a fighting check?
I think
I
Alec
missed.
Brawl. Yep.
Yeah,
brawl.
I'm gonna. I mean,
And,
go ahead.
I miss. You could. You
Well,
could
it's
fight
no,
me.
no, it's a
Alec,
competitive.
are
No,
you
it's a
going to
competitive.
fight back or dodge?
I would have
If-
dodged, but
Yeah, well, in that case, it wouldn't have mattered because I missed anyway.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you both
yeah.
you kind of stumble out of the way as you guys hit the ground and kind of looking around, and that tape player hangs from the thing, and there's the doors that has the exit sign sit off to the left-hand side of the room. The chair behind you guys with the tape player hanging over it looms around you as the video player kicks on once more. Congratulations. You are one step closer to understanding why you are here. The path before you is one of discovery, and while I am certain that there is a desire to point fingers at me, unless you turn that finger inward, I assure you, blood will be lost, and all will be judged. The choices you have made may cost you your life. I want to play a game. The rules are simple. The only way out is through, and there are no shortcuts in life. Once you realize what you all have in common, you will gain a better understanding of why you're here. In choosing how to react to this situation, your lifelong instincts will tell you to do one thing, but I implore you to do the opposite. Let the games begin. And the video clicks off. And a timer kicks on, and you can see 2 hours and 30 minutes left on it. And it's counting around the seconds.
I'd like to perform first aid on myself. Can I do that?
Yes.
As the TV cuts off, I go, man, who is this Muppet? Putting us in this
medicine check?
Yes.
I don't know.
You make a medicine check for me.
I don't know. I shouldn't be here.
You're in too much pain. Like you're just kind of. So you try and rip some of your shirt off, and you just can't get leverage unless you'd like to push it.
Neil, I just want to let you know that you're supposed to roll low. I didn't know. It's like golf rules. You're supposed to roll low.
I will push it.
Oh! She can
so you
can spend point of luck. Point of luck.
Point of luck, right?
Yeah, you could spend a point of luck.
51 versus 55.
I will spend luck. Is that? Do I just remove it? From the red?
-1 from your luck. So on that, click on your token and minus the 1 red. And as you are hurting, and as you kind of stabilize, you have lost 5 sanity. I need you to roll.
I lost 2 sanity.
Oh, your sheet is showing. Oh, yep, I'm looking at the wrong thing. You lost 5 luck. Yep, sorry, looking at the wrong thing. Trying to juggle a few things here. My apologies, everyone. All right. So as you guys are no longer in initiative.
And there's a clock. I'll point at Alec, and I'll just be like, "Who knows that guy?"
I want to roll.
How much healing do I get?
One more. You will get 2 points.
Okay.
I would like to roll to see if any of my casework or around the station, if I know who this killer is.
Yeah, make a law would work. Roll law.
I don't. This was not
one of your cases.
I
mean, you've heard of something like this, of people being put into death puzzles, but you don't know the details of the case.
Yeah.
I would like to, like, my legal background, but could I make something similar? I don't know what skill that would be.
Yeah. Law or history?
I don't see a history of any kind.
Law.
There we go. Law.
History is up under firearms. Don't know why it's.
That's a weird place to put history.
I know your guns.
No, I don't think it's.
I got.
There's a break.
All right.
You
have heard
the firearms, and then it immediately goes. Just don't put a gap between them.
Of the Jigsaw serial killer. It's been floating around. Certain lawyers, everything. A couple of people were suspected of being involved, but they've never found anyone responsible for who's behind the killings. And they've continued. It's serial killing. You've heard about it kind of talked around the water cooler, and this is ringing a bell, and it is people have been dying across the city. Technically, he hasn't murdered anyone. He finds ways for them to kill themselves.
Right. Okay. So, this bastard with the Muppet, as you called him, Graham, I think this might be the Jigsaw Killer. So, this is going to be strange puzzles like that one, where if we fuck them up, we will die in probably quite horrible ways. So, I propose we put differences aside for 2 hours and now 28 minutes to get out of here, and we can all kill each other after that if we need to. But until then,
I'm looking around the room. You mentioned that there was like
a chair with this weird sort of headset thing that's got a big mouthpiece around it, and there's a tape player hanging above it on a little string.
I'm gonna head to the chair.
Okay.
And look at this device.
Yeah, it's been here the whole time.
I'm gonna go to the exit and try the door.
All right. As you push open the exit, and we'll get back to the device in a moment. As you kind of peek out, you can see it's a bit of a crossway, four directions. One side is completely boarded and sealed up and closed. To your left, it is completely closed off. To your right, there are two elevators. One is closed, and one is open. And written on the door is that no one can defy gravity. And you see a bunch of photos hanging around the hall. There's a tape sitting, for the tape player, just sitting in the center of the hall. And there's another double door on the other side that you can't quite see through the windows of. And then, Gaylord, as you're going over, you were kind of examining the device. You can see it looks like it's meant to be kind of strapped onto someone's head. And it looks like the bit goes into the mouth, and there's a timer on it set for what looks to be 180 seconds. Kind of hooked in, and it's just sitting below the where the tape player is. And it looks like you would kind of force it into someone's mouth. And there's springs and gears. You can make a mechanical repair to see if you understand it.
Yeah.
So there are two tape players now. The one
there's just a tape for the tape player sitting on the floor in the hall. And there's a bunch of photos. And will you make a law or history check for me?
A law or history?
Yep. Rick. You recognize the photos. They are various drug users.
Okay. Yeah.
Throughout town that you have dealt with and arrested. With one of the photos, in one of them, you see Gaylord purchasing drugs from Spike.
I'm gonna follow Rick into because it says exit, and I want to get out of here. As I'm following him and see this scene, can I rip one of the pictures off the wall?
Yeah.
Is it like taped? I want to look at it closely.
All right, Graham. This is one of the pictures you've taken. You've been taking them recently.
Yeah, I'll just kind of throw that one down. I'll pick up the next one, the one with Spike and Gaylord, and I'll just tell Rick, I took this picture. Someone gave me a job on the phone as an anonymous person, and they asked me to take pictures of these people.
Well, I know many of these people. I arrested him.
All right, and Alec kind of walks out. To Neil and Spike, what are the two of you doing inside the room where you started? As everyone else kind of walks out through the exit.
Gaylord looks at Spike and goes, we need to work together. Like, we need to figure this out and get out of here. We need to find out. This is not good. I'm not feeling great about this situation.
As you guys are kind of looking, you see on the tape player a small bit of tape as it slowly rotates. It says Rick.
We should probably get that. But I'm holding on to this.
You take the strange head device.
Yeah, I'm taking this strange head device.
So the thing that's what it says. There's a tape that says
there's a
Rick,
tape player sort of hanging from a string, and as it rotates, you can see a little bit of Scotch tape kind of put on it that says Rick.
Maybe we should get Rick to listen to this.
I've got a feeling it's his tape player.
I got a feeling it's for him. Gaylord pulls it down.
Oh, okay.
And just plays the tape.
Pop. All right. As the rest of you are out there.
Yeah.
You hear on the tape, Rick, a year ago your wife was killed, and you've desired vengeance against the killer, who to your surprise and dismay was set free after a hasty trial. He did not pay for that mistake. He is a lawyer who swore a code of ethics, a lawyer who lied and falsified evidence to preserve his perfect life. Now you have the power to sentence his soul straight to hell. But I present him to you now as a simple human being. Without you, his game cannot begin. You will also have a chance to forgive. His life is in your hands. You alone can grant him the gift of life. On this chair is a device. Think of it as a reverse bear trap. Here. I'll show you, and you can hear clicking, 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 clicking. Pop! There is only one key to open the device. Will you grant this man the opportunity to continue living, or will you dispense the same death sentence he issued your wife and force him into the position to face his demons?
You mentioned we were in the hallway.
Yes.
Do us in the hallway hear all this? Or
you can hear something playing, the sound of the voice coming from the other room, but not enough to hear what it says.
I was going to go for the tape that was in the hallway.
Okay, so you go and you pick up the tape as the three of you are standing in the hallway. You hear something clanging and banging against the elevator that's closed.
Okay. I'll walk back into the room.
As you walk back in, you would hear over the tape, there is only one key to open the device. Will you grant this man the opportunity to continue living, or will you dispense the same death sentence he issued your wife and force him into a position to face his demons?
What's that?
I'm glad we heard that.
What is that?
It's a tape.
Did it say anything interesting?
Just the trying to kill us type of stuff.
I found another tape in the hallway.
Oh. Have you listened to it yet?
I don't have a tape player.
Oh. Okay, well, let me do this.
As they're kind of maneuvering it.
Can I remove the Rick name off
Make a sleight of hand, and Rick, make a notice check.
Spot hidden?
Spot hidden, yes.
Oh!
I don't think you'll succeed.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not very good at this.
So yeah, she starts trying to pull up tape, and you see it says Rick on it as she pulls the bit of scotch tape off.
What the fuck? Seriously?
I thought
give
you
me
didn't
that.
need to know.
Give me that.
As Alec walks back in.
Gaylord will give it up.
Okay.
All right.
He's playing mind games.
I'll rewind it and play it again. You don't have to reread the whole thing again for us if you don't want.
Okay.
And then I'll look at
and
Alec.
You can see Gaylord holding the strange device that was on the chair.
Now, is there anything? There's nothing in it that says it's any way to get out or clue or anything like that. It's just here's a chance for you to kill somebody, right?
It's basically saying you have a chance to put him in his test.
Yeah.
And let him face it. You don't know what else there is.
All right. I
guess this is yours.
And Alec, you heard the tape as Rick played it.
I'll grimace.
Gaylord will hand the device, the head thing device over to you.
You hold on to that. I might just try to use it.
Oh, okay.
And I'll take out the tape that's in it, put the tape in that I found in the hallway. The tape in the hallway, did that have anything written on it?
Nope.
All right.
As you play the tape, it says, "Welcome to your rebirth. Inside the collars you are all wearing is a small explosive device. The only way to remove them is with the keys in the stomachs of the dead effigies of yourselves in the other room. All you have to do is reach in and take them. But do it quickly. When one of you steps beyond those doors, the 60-second timer will begin for you all. Today, 5 are for 1 with the common goal of survival. When the clock kicks down, the explosive will detonate, and these walls will become your doom."
All right.
That tape was definitely more important. Definitely more important than the one I had.
You can hear the tape just scratching.
I don't know if I would agree with that statement, certainly for you. But I'll just take.
As the tape is playing, with your spot hidden that you made, Rick, you hear, "Look inward in order to save their life."
Can Spike make a I don't know what a perception check would be.
Yeah, you can make a spot hidden.
I'm looking to see if anybody has been itching or scratching.
Oh, okay.
Or picking at anything. Where would that be? Spot hidden?
Yeah.
I was the only one who heard that last part, though, you said.
Yeah, it'd be a...
Yeah, no.
Nope. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like anyone's kind of...
All right.
Failure.
Yep, you could push it. Or spend luck.
No.
I guess I didn't hear that part of it. I only heard the dead effigies.
There was a bit about looking inside yourself.
Well, I think my character was the only one who noticed that.
Mm-hmm.
Notice what? Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So, as you guys are kind of all standing in the first room you started in.
Yeah, I'll come back into the main room with I'll have pulled all the pictures off the walls.
Oh, okay.
And just be like, I think I took these photos, guys. I think this person...
You took those photos. What photos?
Look.
The one of you buying drugs from him.
It's definitely not something I'd want other people to know.
Yeah, well, you've got a cop and a lawyer right here who've seen it. So in that regard, you're kind of screwed.
No, it's...
Well...
But I promise you,
we'll
drug-related arrests are the least of my worries right now.
Yeah, I'm just trying to survive here.
Yeah, I think that's our priority.
There's nothing in this room that
looks... not try to kill this
asshole
in the next 5 minutes.
Do you search around the room?
There's nothing in this room that appears to be a weapon of any sort.
Make a spot hidden.
Okay.
You bash that thing across people's head, it would probably hurt like hell.
That jaw thing.
Yeah, it's a big piece of metal.
I'm just doing the worst.
You're looking around and there's
today.
junk, there's trash, and you're like, there's nothing fucking here.
That razor blade.
You know what?
That was
And
cutting
you kicked
into
over the chair.
Frosty.
Yeah.
Rick is going to go into a corner,
Okay.
a bit away from everyone. He's going to look. There was some comment about looking at ourselves. This is going to be gross. I'm sorry. He's going to stick a finger down his throat and make himself vomit.
All right. Trying to make yourself vomit.
Should not require a roll. I've had
won't require a roll.
really
What
late
I
night
check
drunk
is that?
nights.
What I want to do is you're trying to stick your finger down, trying to make yourself up.
Constitution?
Is struggling a little bit, but you do make yourself throw up. I am going to have you make a sanity check though, because you are starting to do some hard stuff to yourself in order to survive.
Oh, I failed.
Ooh. Okay, so you are going to take 4 points of sanity damage. And
You don't want to know what I ate last night, right? It was pretty
right,
horrific.
and I need
Very,
you
very borderline Cthulhu-esque, undescribable
to
monstrosities
roll a
come out.
d10 for me.
Roll a d10.
Yeah.
Bad ground beef is what it was.
3. As you start to force yourself to throw up, a red mist descends upon you, and you explode into a spree of uncontrolled violence and destruction directed at your surrounding allies.
All right.
As you throw up a key.
All right.
Oh!
I grab the key, and then I'm going to walk over, and I'm going to take the key, and I'm going to try to like punch it into Alex's face.
Okay. Make a... we'll say that would be... That'd be melee.
Brawl, I would think.
Brawl?
Yep.
Ooh.
All right. So...
I think I have a damage for... Isn't there melee damage? Oh, there's no unarmed listener. Yeah. Attacks in combat.
So will you roll a d4 for me?
I have a damage bonus as well.
Yes.
Should I include that?
Yes.
So it's 2 1d4s. I did 5 points of damage.
All right. So as he punches Alec, you just see the key slice open Alec's face. His blood sprays across.
What the fuck?
And you just rip open his cheek.
Yeah. And I'll
What's
hold up
wrong
the key.
with you?
And I'll just say, just be happy I didn't use that fucking thing on you. You miserable, drunken piece of shit.
This would have done a whole lot more damage.
Yeah, I'm aware, but the fact that he even considered it in this situation is not helpful.
You fucking killed my wife. What do you expect?
Oh.
You fucking let drug dealers, you fucking take drug dealers, beat the shit out of them, and expect them to go face the law when you yourself are abusing your power as a cop. Don't fucking talk down to me, you piece of shit.
Hey, I'm not saying I'm any fucking saint, but you fucking killed my wife, and that is fucking personal.
It was an accident, at least. You intentionally beat the shit out of people.
Yeah, but I didn't kill any of them, you fucking piece of shit.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
hey,
you
guys,
did it
guys.
intentionally. Mine was an accident. Hey, fuck off.
We need to calm down here, okay?
Anyway, I got a key. So all of you need to fucking vomit.
We all need to vomit?
That's how I got my key.
Well, we don't even know what it goes to.
Yeah, well, it's not in my fucking stomach, and I put it in my pocket.
Okay.
Didn't it say something about colors? I say as I'm like grabbing my bleeding face and like.
As you're grabbing your
try it on
bleeding
my
face,
collar.
and Alec, you notice that there on the flipped over chair, there's a tape and a butcher's knife on the bottom of the chair. and you can see your name, Alec, written on the tape.
If I try the key on the collar, does that do anything?
You try it. You put the key into the collar. Doesn't work.
I go take the tape and the knife and put it in the tape player.
All right.
You put the knife in the tape player?
Yes, I put the knife in the tape player.
You're gonna put a knife in the tape player?
And then attack someone.
As you play the tape,
It's going crazy.
I'm gonna attack someone with the tape.
And I'll eat the tape player.
it says, as you grab the tape player that they kind of set down while they were looking, you put it in, and all of you hear, "Hello, Alec. Your fun and games cost this man his wife. While intoxicated, you hit and killed her with your car. That day you made a terrible mistake. Lies gave you freedom, but inhibited you from understanding the impact of taking a life. Today, I offer you true freedom, taking into account that you are at a great disadvantage here. There's a knife taped under the chair, and I am going to give you a hint as to where I've hidden the key. So listen carefully. The hint is this. To find the key, you must look inside the shattered soul you've destroyed. How much blood will you shed to stay alive, Alec? Live or die. Make your choice."
I'll take the key.
Yeah,
And as you say that,
Gaylord's gonna.
the timer on the head thing that you're holding, the strange reverse bear trap, clicks and starts ticking. Tick, 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 tick.
But he's not wearing it.
Yeah.
I'll take the key that I vomited and I'll try it on the bear trap piece.
It undoes the lock that's kind of hanging open. You relock it, click it, and
That was so fucking waste of time. We didn't even use that piece of shit. And
Gaylord's going to ram 3 fingers down his throat and try to get himself to vomit.
all right. Make
I
a
think that was
sanity check
just
for
that
me.
one thing.
Okay. They said. The dead effigies of ourselves in the other room.
As you put your fingers into your mouth, Gaylord, you hit a tooth, and it hurts like hell as you quickly have to withdraw your hand.
Where is sanity? I'm sorry, I'm not.
It's up at the top on your stats, bottom right of your main stats on the top of the character sheet.
Oh, there it is. That.
All right.
All of my rolls are fails.
So you're going to take another 2 sanity damage.
Ah.
Keep track of
one
when
of your-
you've lost 5 sanity. So far.
Yeah, I've been watching.
5.
And you guys watch as the timer just keeps ticking down, ticking away.
on the bear trap thing.
No,
In the room.
on the
Oh,
room.
the room,
The
yeah.
large
All right,
timer.
look. This
We
was a
need
waste
to
of
go.
time. It was this fucker playing with our history here. Let's just move on.
Right. I look at Rick. Well, we're going. Fuck. I'm sorry. Okay.
Don't worry about that shit, man.
Sorry is not really going to help bring
Right
his
now
wife
isn't
back.
the fucking time. You're
Right,
lucky
of
I
course
didn't fucking kill you. That's all
Of
I'm
course, it's
fucking
not the
saying.
fucking
Let's
time.
get the
I say,
fuck out.
putting my hand over my still bleeding face.
Yeah.
I start walking in the other direction.
All right. So as you guys walk, Graham,
We're heading out.
Graham, Spike, what are you guys doing as they've been going at this?
Yeah, Gaylord's heading out with Alec.
Yeah. What happened to the butcher's knife?
I got it.
Alec has it.
Yeah, heading out.
Oh, okay.
Graham,
You guys-
you should come with us. We got a timer. It says once we go into this room, so we should all go in together.
Okay.
I called you Graham. My character doesn't know necessarily that you're called Graham.
I'm
and
Graham.
I don't think we introduced
my name's
ourselves.
Graham.
You, buddy.
All right. As you guys walk
Okay,
out
man.
into the hallway, you can see the "No one can defy gravity" written on the elevator door.
I have no
And-
desire to go in that elevator door. It's talking about gravity. I don't know the rest of you.
What was the?
You can see the doorway, and this is the spots where all the photos were hung up, and there's these 2 double doors. And as you approach the double doors, you feel a chill and a horrible horrible smell, like kind of wafting through the doors. And
All right.
The elevator
Oh,
doors?
if we were
no,
going
not the
past
elevator doors.
double
The
doors.
double doors on the
As
opposite
we were
side.
going past the elevators, do you say the door? One of the doors was open?
Yeah.
Is it an elevator inside or a shaft?
Do you go and look?
Yeah.
As you kind of walk over, you peek in, and there's just. It looks like the inside of the elevator, but the bottom has been ripped out, and it falls about one floor, and you just see these sharp bits of iron sticking up like spikes.
Lovely.
Oh my
Not getting
gosh.
out that way.
It's only a floor, but yeah, no.
No.
And then the elevator doors, the other one was shut.
Yep. And you heard something banging around in it.
Something banging around in it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to see what's in those elevator doors if we go through these double doors? Because from what that tape said, once we go through these double doors, we're on a timer.
Yeah,
Are we already on a timer?
we're on a
Yeah, but I
bigger
mean, I
timer.
think it's another timer. All right, I don't
Like
know.
a shorter timer.
Guys said we have limited time once we walk through those doors.
He likes
I was
clocks.
just for that room.
Let's go.
All right. So,
I want to see, is there a way to look into that room with the double doors?
yeah, there's these two little open windows, kind of like in an old
Gaylord's
school door, just those single narrow.
Gaylord's
slit
gonna
windows.
look through there and see what he can see.
All right, as you look in, you see what looks to be 9, maybe 12 rotting pig carcasses hung up on butcher hooks inside what looks like a butcher's room. And they are covered in ick and slime, and they are decaying and rotting. It's just cool enough that there's a little bit of like refrigeration, but definitely not enough to keep these things from rotting, and who knows how long they've been up. And you kind of retch and vomit over to the side, and your teeth are killing you.
Why do my teeth hurt so much?
Do you not brush?
Yeah, I do brush. I'm good with my dental hygiene.
That guy put a fucking key in my stomach. Maybe he did something to your teeth.
Hmm.
You want me to take a look for you?
Are you a dentist?
No, I'm a photographer.
I don't know. Maybe
Well-
photography was your moonlighting. How else should I know? You offered to look at her mouth.
His
Well,
mouth.
Yeah,
I
maybe
just-
you're a radiographer or something.
He
What do
can't
you
look at
think-
his own mouth.
What do you think you're gonna see in my mouth? Just look. He opens his mouth.
You can see there are 2 teeth near the back, one on each side, one on the bottom right, and one on the top left, that seem swollen and have like markings and stitches on them as if they were recently replaced.
What?
What?
I think something happened. I think something happened to your mouth. How does that not hurt?
Something happened to my mouth.
Yeah, did you get like a crown or something recently?
No.
There's something wrong with that tooth. Both of them.
Huh.
That's. I don't need to be a dentist to know that that's not right.
That's weird.
I'm sure that guy fucked with your teeth somehow.
Oh,
Look,
what
he's
did
giving
he
us
do to
tapes.
us?
I don't know, but he's giving us tapes, leaving us clues. I'm willing to bet at some point we're going to see something, or he's going to send us some fucked up thing that's going to say, "Hey, look in your mouth," or some vague clue. Like, however,
Look.
Alec managed to figure out that number combination. You know,
Yeah,
some
how
riddle.
did you come up with that?
It's the Fibonacci. I told him.
Yeah. And I figured it out before you did. But yes, we're both very smart.
So I think we need to go in there and do something with those dead
We need
pigs.
we need
We need to reach
retrieve.
inside.
Do any of them look like us? I know the resemblance is not going to be canny, but like, are there indications on them that I can see through the windows?
Not that you can see, and as you guys are kind of looking around, you
They
hear
all look about the same.
you hear the TV that was in the hall click on, and static. and then you hear the
I'm gonna run
of
back
the
in
doll
there.
moving.
Of the what moving?
The doll.
You said this is in the hall or in the room?
In the back in the room.
Okay.
Yeah, the room original room.
I'll follow Graham.
Oh, okay. As you run in, you see the doll's head kind of looking in the direction
This
of
is
the
the-
camera.
This is the doll on the chair.
The doll in the video.
Oh, the doll in the video.
It says, "Hello, Spike. I want to play a game. The game I want to play."
You come in.
As you
I come in.
do, you pull Spike in?
Spike, get in here, Spike.
Yeah.
Come
If
in.
you're calling Spike in, Gaylord's
what-
coming.
what-
Which
is
one
it?
are you, Spike?
That's me. What's up?
The game I want to play is very similar to the one that you've been playing as a drug dealer. The game of offering hope to the desperate. I think we can agree that your situation is quite desperate. You are a predator, but you are not alone in this game. Look around you. Today you become the prey. The devices on your adversaries are symbolic of the shackles you place upon their lives. Lives that hang in the balance. You hold the key which will release the devices on their heads. But there's a catch. In exchange for their freedom, it is your own pound of flesh that I demand. And you guys hear the locks disengaging on each of the bays.
The bays.
The
loading
truck
bays.
bays.
They're bays on the side.
Uh-huh.
I'm guessing they're kind of like storage units, like big doors.
Yeah, big bay
Pull
doors,
up
but it
kind
looks
of
like
bay-
this is like a semi-truck bay where they'd back up and people would unload. And judging from the refrigeration area and carcasses,
This is
it's
I'll
probably
go to the
like
closest one and
this
open
is not going to be good. He's going to be trying to make us move. He's getting bored. This is not going to be good.
as they pop open, you see the first one pops open. It's nothing, and you kind of breathe heavy. The second one pops open, and you start to hear movement. Third one pops open, nothing. Fourth one pops open, nothing. And sort of stumbling out of them, you see 5 people, sorry. Another 5 people, and Spike, you recognize all of them as clients. And Rick, you recognize them as people you've roughed up and other the druggies in town, and they have their mouths stitched closed. As you can see, their hands are kind of taped, and they have spikes on their hand, like claws, so that they can kind of reach and grab. And they have these devices over their heads with bolts, and you can see timers as they all start to run out. And I need you guys to roll your initiative again.
Do I recognize any of them as people I've taken pictures
Yes,
of?
they are all the people that were in the photos that you took off the wall.
Oh, God. Is the initiative supposed to be the same every time?
I got
Oh.
the exact same
No, I'm just
number
rolling
that
my-
I got the last time.
Oh no! In Call of Cthulhu, you don't roll initiative.
It's
that's
based
right.
on.
It's
It's based
just
on.
your
Yeah,
dex.
yeah. It's just your dex. It's
So
just
it is going to be the same every single time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And
It's
tiebreakers
Call
go
of Cthulhu
to...
doesn't do variable initiative. It just
Yeah.
does your initiative.
Oh, okay. No
Yeah.
wonders.
All
It's a
right.
bit different.
And
I didn't click
tiebreakers
my
go to
token.
the coolest guy?
I didn't click my token. That's why that didn't.
Well, you're there.
Am I?
Spike, what do you do?
You're in the initiative tracker.
Oh God. Haha. They've got
I gotta
they've
go
got
for
time.
just a minute. I'll be right back.
They've got these strange devices on there. You can see a timer attached to it, and there's these bolts that look like they'll drill into their heads, and they're locked onto their head.
Yeah. Rick, where's that key? He's gone.
Set your pound of flesh. Maybe you
Alec,
need to.
Alec, come here with the knife, or I'll go to Alec.
Okay, so you're running out like, give me the knife, give me the knife.
Cut it with a knife. Where should I cut you?
Like the scar that's
Grant, so you're trying to like pull up your shirt and show like this stitched open area.
Careful.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Graham, what are you doing? as you're watching him be like, cut into here, cut. Just pulling his shirt up, showing the stitched open wound on the side of his stomach.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go to one of the people that's closest to me, and I'm gonna start untaping their hands.
As you like run up to him to be like, help, he slashes at you, and you're gonna take a point of damage as he just starts trying to grab on and rip into you. Will you make a dodge escape check? A dodge check.
Dodge. Dip, dive, dodge, duck, dodge.
All right, so there you go. You as he swings at you, you manage to like duck out of the way and kind of grab his hands, kind of keeping him away from you.
So I take 1 point of damage, and that's it.
You're going to take no damage.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
I'm going to scream out, by the way. Gaylord, you might be better at this than me.
Back off.
Rick, what are you doing?
David's oh, no, he's back.
I don't have anything much I can do that I can think of.
Are you just sitting back and watching?
So what did Spike do on his turn?
So Spike ran over and like ripped up his shirt and was yelling at Alec, "Use the knife! Like get in there!" and showed off this like gaping wound that he has on a side that's stitched shut.
I'm going to say, try vomiting.
I am going to yell, Gaylord, you might be better at this than me.
It's not your turn. I'm asking Rick what he's doing.
That's why I yell.
Okay.
I say, try vomiting.
Gaylord, what are you
also
doing?
You see Graham like over there trying to help the people
as the others are coming around.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Will Alec give me the knife?
Yeah.
You run over and try and like take the knife from him.
Yeah.
I said I would hand it.
So it's not your turn, but you just let her kind of let him pull the knife from you.
And him and pointed the stitches.
All right.
Not exactly the most surgical of instruments.
So you're grabbing the knife away as one of them comes up to you and starts like they're all running at you guys, trying to desperately save their life.
Gaylord,
will you make a dodge check for me?
Me?
Yep.
I am going to use that knife to defend myself.
I know.
Oh, so you can fight back. You could do a brawl to fight back.
Okay, yeah.
And melee weapons do use brawl, I believe, in this game.
Yep.
Right.
I double checked.
Yeah.
Yes!
So as he like runs up to attack, you turn and just run the knife into him, and he.
Congratulations, you're a murderer now.
From the blood, and I need you to make a sanity check.
Me?
You thought you were winning, but you weren't.
Hey, I'm trying to protect myself. They were going to hurt me.
Actually, I do need all of you to make a sanity check.
I'm going to survive this.
No, not that.
I'm so good at sanity for some reason. That's another extreme success.
I should be better at sanity than this.
Rick, Gaylord, Graham.
Sanity. Oh, this gets harder to do.
All right.
It does. The more you lose.
All right. So as you guys watch.
Welcome to the Call of Cthulhu rules, you guys.
Watch the murder. You're all awesome. Everyone. So, Alec, you're going to take 1 point of sanity damage as you watch. You watch Gaylord just stab this person repeatedly, trying to fend themselves off.
He ran into my knife.
He ran into your knife.
I don't think that's
what happened. That's exactly what happened.
I've seen a lot of running into knives. That's not what happened, man.
Are going to lose 3 points of sanity.
Okay.
Sorry, was that everyone?
Yeah, everyone else.
Everyone else, yeah.
And that will put
Spike, that's 5.
Yeah, that's
me.
5 for everybody.
I've already done my 5.
You've already lost your 5.
But I'm checking to see if it's a 5th.
So I need Gaylord, Spike, and Graham to roll d10s.
Just so you know, I've gone over a 5th. I believe that's
that's a long term, I believe. Yeah. So I will need you.
Indefinite insanity. So I think I need to make an ideal roll, and if I want to fail it, right, intelligence roll, which is ideal roll. All right, I do not suffer an indefinite insanity if I remember the rules correctly, because I failed my idea roll.
You're just not imaginative enough.
Well, no, the way it works in Call of Cthulhu, like the really big, like insanity stuff, basically it's whether or not your mind comprehends what's happening to it, or if you psychologically basally
just deny what's going on.
Right.
So,
I'm going to be so screwed with my 80 intelligence.
So, Graham...
It's not always good being smart in Call of Cthulhu.
Graham, you faint. Gaylord, you go into a physical and emotional hysterical outburst as you kill this person and just freak out. And
pretty
Spike,
pissed at being all locked up.
I think I faint
it's a very stressful situation.
After I killed person.
I think it's very understandable why you'd be freaking out right about now.
Just take pictures, man. I just take pictures.
Just blank out. You kind of zone out, and the next thing you can't remember where you are, or how you got here, or what's going on. You start going to shock and get temporary amnesia.
Is this Spike?
Thing you remember is eating breakfast and
it's Graham.
Normal, yeah.
No, it's Spike.
Yeah,
Spike is experiencing.
And have no idea what's going on in this. But that's the end of that turn. As Alec, you watch as Graham faints and Gaylord just is like just screaming and just keeps stabbing.
Is one of the druggy maniacs near me? Are they about to attack
they're coming at you. There's two of them coming right up. The others are going after. The other three are going after Spike.
Okay. I suppose I can't necessarily take Spike and just rip his stitches open with my hands.
You could try. You could try and just shove your hand in.
Ooh.
He's just kind of like looking around glass-eyed right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can like pop the stitches open.
All right. So you just make a brawl and make a dodge or fight back. Spike, do you want to dodge or fight back?
I'm gonna.
Someone
dodge,
just is trying to like shove their hand
well,
into your gun.
Nope.
I recognize Alec though. I just don't remember why we're here.
Yeah.
Okay. Alec, Spike, the stitch. Come on, help me.
So you guys are kind of wrestling with each other a little bit.
I'm gonna dodge. 99.
I would succeed.
No, I think if the attacker fails, it's still a failure.
Yeah, it's still a fail. So you're trying to like get in, and he's just not letting. He's like, what? I mean, describe.
Alec, what? How? Wait, how we get?
Fuck, shit, run! And I'm just gonna turn and run as fast as I can.
All right. Spike, your lawyer advises you to run.
I'm running in the opposite direction of them at this time, and I advise him to follow me strongly on the grounds that doing otherwise may incriminate him.
Based on instinct and all the times Alec has got me out of a scrape, I run, and I'll worry about where the fuck we are later.
Since you don't know where you're running, roll a luck.
No, I was going to say after Alec.
He's following me.
Yeah. I know, but roll a luck.
Oh, roll a luck. Okay.
Away.
All right. Do you want to push that?
I will push that.
Keep in mind, if you push and fail, the outcome's going to be worse than a simple failure.
I know. Hard success.
All right.
Ooh, nice.
So, as you run out, like, you guys are running, trying to keep as all of them are chasing you. And you manage to, like, get through the door and kind of elude them as Alec and you run up to the door. And Rick is just standing there, kind of watching as the chaos ensues. And Graham has fainted and is getting attacked. And Gaylord is just screaming, stabbing a corpse at this point. But you guys manage to, as you hear the timers tick away, as you guys manage to evade them for the last bit. Graham, will you make a dodge check to see how, if you are a hard dodge check to see if you can avoid taking any damage before the people die?
So I change it, my roll option to hard.
Yes.
And then roll?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nope.
Do you want to push that?
Wait, what was you said consequences here?
Taking damage as you get attacked by one of the druggies.
But keep in mind, if you push it, fail, you only have a 15% chance of succeeding.
Yeah,
it's going to be a worse result.
Okay. So then you are going to take 4 points of damage. Before the device starts to twist and bolt and screw the bolts into their head and kill them. As Rick, you kind of just been keeping out of it and watching the chaos.
On my next turn, I was going to help Graham.
I'm just resolving it now because of the luck check and
works
everything.
For me.
Yeah,
that's fine by me. Graham may not appreciate that, but
unfortunately, so Graham, you kind of finally throw the corpse off you, and Gaylord, you're just sitting there, kind of stabbing in shock as you kind of start to zone back into reality, looking over the corpse.
Well, that could have gone better.
And there's just 6 dead bodies. 5 dead bodies.
Gaylord's like covered in blood, but that's just another day in ER for him.
Gaylord, I believe that you should probably hand somebody else the knife.
No, I'm gonna keep it.
I look around to the other.
You want to try? You want to try to take it out of my hands?
With him, Graham.
Okay.
As you guys see,
I know how to use this.
There's an hour and 30 minutes.
Like I said, they ran into my knife.
All right. We've been dealing with this. Let's get into that room with the pigs and start digging around in some bellies.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
What?
Wait. Where is Spike and Alec?
They're in the hallway.
We gotta get them.
They're on the way, so.
Gaylord's gonna go into the hallway and look for Spike.
Okay, you see Spike and Alec. They're like, "Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. We're ready. Come on."
Okay.
Gaylord, what are you doing? What Alec doing? What the fuck is going on?
Hey, Gaylord. Okay, we're trapped by this guy named Jigsaw. He is putting us through these stupid games, and we have to play in the games, and we have to win. So I believe there are like keys in those pigs or something, and so
something
we need
to do with the collars.
As you kind of look
something
around,
to do with the collars
Spike,
around our necks,
and kind of feel the collar and the wound on your side. As you look at the bodies, it all starts to settle back in. You shake your head like, no.
Yeah, we couldn't get the key out of your belly.
No. Sorry, faced out.
Look,
No, I'm good. I got it.
People were trying. Let's just
He
go.
does this sometimes.
He's up to date.
I'm
right.
good.
Then let's go. We have to go in that room all together because we're on a timer with these
Do
collars.
you-
I got it. Let's go.
Do you want me to see if you got a concussion, Spike, or should we just go?
No, it's not that. But you were, if I remember right, you were about to see if there was a key in me.
Yeah. That they're all dead. We don't care about that now. We need to get going. We don't have time to sit here and rehash what happened.
All right, go.
Right.
All right. So as you guys go through the door, you guys hear a beep on your collars, and each of you can see a little digital clock ticking down from 60 seconds. As you guys have 6 rounds.
Oh Lord!
To figure this puzzle out. And Spike, you are going to start us off as you look in and see these pigs hanging from hooks. In a butcher's room, there's on the backhand right, there's a doorway. It has a large ball. It's a huge steel door, like to a refrigeration unit. Sling slightly ajar, letting some cold air through. There's a bunch of hooks and chains kind of hanging from the ceiling. It's this large sort of butcher's hall. But there's only, kind of looking around, as far as you can tell, 10 pigs.
Are there like butcher's equipment, knives, blades, stuff?
You do see a table on the far left-hand side of the room with butcher's equipment.
I'm gonna run to that and then start tossing the blades and things that are on it towards skating them across the floor towards the carcasses.
Okay, just sliding as many of the weapons as you can over.
Yeah.
All right. Graham.
Frosty, are these actually labeled, by the way, or is that just like
Not that you can see.
That's just for us to say we're attacking
Where we're going in the room,
Yeah.
I assume.
All right, so Spike is throwing knives across the room.
You're kind of landing them under the carcasses as best as you can.
Yeah, I see what he's picking up. And I'll run to the closest one. I'm not sure which on this diagram.
That'd be
is
that.
the
As you
closest.
look at it, you see a large N carved into it.
Ooh. I'll pick up a dagger and just look for an opening, and that
There's
might
like
have
a
been
stitched
close
up
to
section
the
of its stomach below the
Yeah.
N.
I'll bury the knife in there and pull down.
All right, so as you dig the knife in and pull down, you hear a pop as shrapnel explodes out, bits of bone stab into you as you take another 1 point of damage.
Oh, Jesus.
And make a sanity check for me.
1 point of damage. And a sanity check. Oh, it's still hard. Oops.
All right. Yeah, that shouldn't be a hard...
I'm sure. I think that's
I'd
probably
fail it
some
anyway.
failure, though.
yeah. So that is going to be 2 points of sanity damage,
All right.
which now put you down, so I need you to make an intelligence check.
Okay. Intelligence check.
All right.
Ah,
So, you roll a d10 for me.
he failed his intelligence.
Oh, yeah, it's if you succeed.
Yeah, it's the reverse of normal. Yeah.
All right.
Been a little while. My apologies. All right.
So it explodes on me?
Yeah.
I just am covered in this stuff.
And
I look
shrapnel
over
bits
and
of bone and everything like that. As you spent your turn kind of carving into it, what do you do? What do you say
What
before
kind
your
of
turn?
game is this?
All right. Rick, your turn.
Yeah. Well, I'll rush over. I'll grab a knife.
As you see
And,
the D carved into the pig, and there's the large X kind of carved into it and stitched, and you look to the left and you can see there's an A carved into the pig next to it.
Okay. Crap. I don't remember him saying anything that would help us other than looking inside ourselves on that tape. Yeah. I'm gonna go to the letter. I'm gonna continue looking at these. How many of these can I look at?
3.
All right. Well, then I'll do these first 3.
So, blank A D.
Okay. I'll yell that out to everybody else. Blank AD.
All
Left
right.
to right. Or from
That'll be your turn.
this one over.
Gaylord, your turn.
I'm gonna go look at J.
Okay, so you run over and you can see J and K and N. N exploded.
I'm gonna go to V and open it.
Which one is V? Oh, so you go down to V. Just run
I
down
go-
to
yeah.
V and. All right.
Yeah.
Just reach your hands in and start trying to dig and. All right.
And I've got a knife, so
Yeah. All right. Will you make a sanity check for me as you take 1 point of damage as it explodes and shrapnel hits you?
Ah, man. Thought I was doing better. Oh.
All right. Do you want to spend luck to pass?
Yes.
All right. That'll
Just
be
one?
6 luck.
Oh, 6. Oh, wait. That's red, right?
Yep.
And how much damage did I take? Oh, one damage.
1 point. Alec.
GM, could I, given what I can see from this puzzle when they're shouting about letters being on these things, could I make some kind of an intelligence check to try and figure
Make a
something
history
out?
check.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got a theory. I haven't said yet. I'm going to wait and see if it works when it's my turn.
My sheet is not. It's bugging. I can't open it.
I'll roll it for you.
Thank you.
You may have to refresh your Roll20 if that happens.
Yeah, I know. I got it.
Roll draw. Yep. Nope. It's not reminding you of anything unless you'd like to push it, but you'd have to roll below a 5 or spend 45 points of luck.
No, I mean if that's I would have said no if I'd actually been able to look at my sheet at that point in time. I'm gonna move to the pigs at least, but I will just say, does anybody have any fucking idea what the fuck this shit is?
We're supposed to get something out of it.
All right, 50 seconds. Spike. What was that?
Sorry, I was muted. How far can I move?
Just to wherever.
Just to wherever.
Light. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to run up here, note these 3. So now I've heard and seen all of them.
Yep.
No, nobody has noted K, and nobody has noted the
No,
blank.
Gaylord read KJN.
Oh,
Jake,
she didn't say. He didn't say anything.
Yeah, I heard it. I wrote it down.
Yeah.
No, I heard
Jake?
Frosty say it. I don't think
No.
Gaylord. Did you say?
I'm sorry, I didn't mention, but yeah, I said J, K, and then I went to V.
Okay, because I didn't hear her. I
Okay,
didn't hear you say that
So I
you
see
spoke
the,
out
okay,
loud.
when that I'm going to see
That
the
is true.
PVY.
Yeah, PVY.
Yeah, but I would have said it. Yeah, sorry
And
about
up
that.
to here.
Okay.
Do
you say anything about what you see?
Yeah, KJ Graham, what was yours?
Graham?
Oh, you're
You're on
muted.
mute.
And I'm just like slopping all that
You
shit
said
off.
K?
These 2 are backwards.
Yeah.
I'm going to try cutting into the K.
Oh. That is my bad. Those
Oh. Oh.
Oh!
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Fuck.
Okay, not so good. I don't know what my actions are then.
There. Fix them.
There's a
That's
G?
just a typo. It's a G. Spike would call out G. So it's ADGKNPVY. Blank
Okay,
at the start,
1 miss
blank
2,
at the
1 miss 2, 1 miss 2, 1 miss 2, 1 miss 1. P. I'm going to attack P.
Okay.
That's where I
Just
think
grabbing
it's-
something and ripping into as you're shredding into it, and a key falls out. You kind of reach in and find a key and pull it out.
What the fuck do I do with the key?
Use it on your
That's your turn.
collar.
That's
Okay.
your turn. Graham, as you recover from the explosion.
As he says he finds a key, I'm gonna run up to Spike and just be like, give me the key, and I'll pop it in my
Are
collar.
you going to try and pull it away from him?
Yeah.
Moving it towards his own collar.
Yeah, make opposing brawl checks.
Yeah, it's a brawl check. I'm not giving you the key.
Don't give it up, Spike.
Where's my brawl? Oh, is it not under combat? I guess.
No.
It's a skill.
It's not listed under combat. Go under skills. Yeah. Down at the bottom left.
Oh, my Chrome has crashed again. There we go. Brawl, 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 brawl.
Yeah, I failed. So
Unless you'd like to push it.
Ooh,
Oh.
extreme success!
All right, so
You may
he
not
just
want to bother pushing.
shoves you back, and you kind of stumble and slip and hit the ground.
Yeah,
And-
Spike!
I need you to make a we'll say a Constitution check.
me?
Yes.
Okay.
Because that's an extreme success. Okay, you're good as you hit your head, but don't take any damage as you hit the ground. All right.
Perfect.
That's your turn. Rick?
I'm gonna go over to Spike, and I'm gonna say, in the collar, and I'll try to get the key and put it in Spike's collar.
So you're going to try and wrestle the key away from him?
Oh no, it's assisting by the sound of it.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm gonna be
Oh.
like in the collar. Yeah,
Into my own collar. Yeah, that's
You would
Yeah.
have... I'll let you do that. Yeah, you kind of take the key and since you're trying to help and use it to into his collar.
I figured that'd be easier than starting a fight.
Ah,
Only because I just
so
saw
you'll
it.
take the
Play
key
the guy out.
offering. So he'll give you the key as you offer to help.
Right.
But do you put it in your own instead?
Ooh.
No, I'll help Spike.
All right.
I'll do it
It's
to
like,
Spike.
I'm gonna help you. Wait.
So
No.
you'll put it in and click, and it'll open.
Yeah.
Open his.
Oh, it does work then.
It does work on his. You don't know if it'll work on yours or not.
No.
All right, but that is your turn.
Yeah.
Gaylord, as you recover from the ick and kind of wiping it off of you and kind of freaking out a little bit.
I'm going to Y and opening it up.
All right, as you step over to Y and reach in and it explodes out.
Oh,
I need you to make another sanity check. As you take 2
Oh
points of
my-
damage.
gosh. Another one.
All right, this time you're only going to take 1 point because you're already kind of used to it. You've already been through it, but it's still it's
you were
shocking.
slightly cautious when going.
Yeah, catching you off guard. So you are going to take 1 point of sanity damage. All right, Alec. Now, if you would like to take the turn to use an intelligence.
Yeah, I would like to do that, please, because
All right.
I have an idea, but I also don't have enough health to risk it. So I will push that. Thank you.
All right.
It's been one luck.
Luck.
Well, I'll use one luck. Why not? For
Because
success.
remember, pushing is risky.
Yeah, I'll use a
You,
luck.
you
for
don't need to
success.
roll the luck. You just lower your luck.
No,
by
I know. I'll do that. Yeah, I'll roll the luck.
All right. You notice they're laid out like an old touch-tone phone. Where the letters, old first cell phones, when you would text, would distribute the letters in a particular order. Now, you haven't looked at it since you've had the fancy new phones for a while, which is why you didn't remember. But now looking at it, it'd be like texting. And you notice that the key to each of the pigs is laid out very similarly to how you would lay out the buttons on a phone.
So give me 1 second here. Because P, that would be 7. But N already exploded. Can I go look inside of N? Can I do that? Like, see if there's anything in there now that it's blown up?
Yeah, look here up. You do not see anything.
Okay. 7. I just yell out, it's a phone! It's laid out like a phone! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0.
But what are the what numbers are we supposed to do?
All right, that's your turn.
How does that help us?
40 seconds. Spike, your collar is off.
Oh my god.
You no longer have the key.
Okay, A B C D E F H I. Oh,
Hey, next, if I was thinking. But
yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to work out. 1 second.
I will give you 1 minute to decide before you turn
Oh,
this in.
yeah.
Or you can make
yeah.
an intelligence check. And ask me a question.
Then I will roll an intelligence check and ask you a question. 1 second. Because I cannot for the life of me remember, because it's been so bloody long. Where is intelligence? Oh, it's just... It's, Okay.
All right,
I'm trying to remember
ask me one question.
Precisely which letters were on each number on the old phones.
A, B, C,
A
D,
is
E,
2.
F.
It's
It's
1.
three letters per phone.
Just Frosty, please.
So, 1 had no letters. 2 is A, B, C. 3 is D, E, F. 4 is G, H, and I. 5, J, K, L. 6, M, N, O. 7, P, Q, R. 8, S, T, U, V.
That's what's been screwing me. Okay.
And Y, 9 was W, X, Y, Z.
X, Y,
0 was for
star. Star or hash
symbols.
or something.
So that's your turn.
Okay. Yeah.
Graham.
But I will shout that out so everyone heard them.
Okay.
As I remember it.
Yeah, I'll look at Rick and just be like, look, man, help me on my collar. I don't know how you're supposed to be here. I'm not.
Oh.
I just take pictures. I don't know why this is happening to me.
I'm holding up the key.
Try to open my collar.
You're gonna take the key from him.
Yeah, and I'll let him take it.
All right. That'll be the action, kind of talking and kind of pulling the key away because he's not already in position to help. So you'll have the key. Rick, what are you doing?
Oh, I can't unlock it in the same turn.
No.
Okay.
Which ones have exploded by this point?
N and B.
Every single one we've opened
NVY.
has exploded.
NVY.
NVY.
Yeah, I think I know the pattern.
All right. So
it's my turn. I'm going to go to the middle decay and open it.
Okay. As you reach in and kind of pull, you feel another key in there instead of the explosion.
All right, I'll try it on myself.
It's your turn is to pull the key out.
Yeah.
Gaylord, as you recover from the second explosion you've been through.
I'm gonna go to A.
K, I'm gonna say K was what my wife's name started. I'm gonna yell that out.
What? What'd you say?
My wife's name started with K.
Oh.
That was my logic.
Okay.
That was my logic.
Okay.
Just sharing it.
I'm sorry for your wife, man. And then he goes to A.
Okay.
Second letter of her
So
name.
you run to A.
And try to open it.
So you reach in. You feel around and try to yes. Make a sanity check.
Oh my gosh!
For another 1
that's
point of
ridiculous.
damage.
Oh man.
I don't
Hey,
understand what
process
that
of elimination is another way of solving the puzzle.
Yay, I actually succeeded that one.
All right. And let me grab the table. I thought I had it up here. Because you did take enough.
I succeeded by 10.
So you are not going to take any sanity damage. But just for effect, because you have lost enough health to reach this point, you're going to take a critical injury as it explodes and takes out one of your eyes.
Oh! Oh my gosh.
I think V as well is also exploded, by the way.
Yeah. All right. That's your turn.
Not gonna be that good of a nurse
Wait.
with one eye.
Has V exploded as well?
V did, yeah.
Yes.
V did too.
Four,
Yeah.
So 4 of them have exploded so far.
Every single one we've opened has exploded, except for the K has exploded.
And
And
P.
P.
Oh, and P. Yes.
All right. Alec.
I will open this one, I guess.
All right. As you walk up and kind of reach in and kind of rip it, you feel a key as you pull it out. Pull the key out.
I will unlock my collar next turn.
Yeah.
I said next turn.
30 seconds. Spike.
I don't have a key anymore because that was taken off me.
Yeah.
Oh, where am I standing?
Someone actually drew a key. That's cool.
I think that's Nick.
And
Not
Kay
me.
had a key. But yeah,
I'm
Spike,
not drawing.
you don't have a collar anymore. Your collar's off.
No, I'm off the Where was that cold room with the door?
Up to the top left.
And there's 2. Oh, there's 3 left unexploded. Alec, you're smart. You worked this out.
That seems fitting.
There's 5 of us, and 2 left.
No. I started with the lowest one, 0, and you had P, which is sort of.
Oh, there's
I don't fucking know anymore.
All right.
Alec told me to try the last one, so I tried the last one.
All right. As you run over and kind of reach in, it is going to explode. I need you to make a sanity check.
I'm sorry.
As you take 1 point of damage.
Sanity check. Nope, that's a failure.
All right. Since this is your first one, you were sure, you reached in and boom, you did kind of expect it. So you are going to take a D4 for 2 sanity damage.
Okay, so green is health.
All right. Graham.
I believe I go before Graham. I have a 60 dex.
So does he.
Oh, okay. Well, I've been going before.
Yeah, I don't know why it reorganized, but it says Graham's up. So Graham's up.
Yeah, I'm turning the lock. If I
All
can't,
right, yeah,
I'm gonna
you
get the key
quickly
there.
click and take the collar off.
Here, just somebody use this one, and I'll pass it back to Rick because he's right here
Wait,
by
you,
me.
you can't. It takes your turn
Rick has
to yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Takes your turn to
indicate
get the
that I'll
collar.
hand it to
All right,
Take it.
Rick.
This
I
key
use
works.
the key I've got.
All right, so you take your collar off. So Alec and Gaylord are the only ones with collars left.
Yeah. Take my key!
Unfortunately, Gaylord, it's your turn. As Rick is like,
Yeah, I'm gonna take the key that's being
all
offered
right.
to me.
So you're gonna run over and take the key. That'll be your action.
I'll
Alec?
unlock my collar. I'll unlock my collar.
Open the collar, take it off,
And
and
move towards the door.
with 20 seconds left, Gaylord, I need you to make a sanity check. Hard. Do you want to spend 14 points of luck to pass?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You do not panic as this round, as you take this time, kind of focus, breathe, undo the collars. You guys all throw your collars off. Shortly after, just 20 seconds later, boom, 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 boom.
They explode. The
Catch your
collars
breath, and
explode.
you're all going to take a point of sanity damage.
I'm still very sane for this ordeal. It's a bit worrying, actually.
Oh, that can change so quickly.
Oh, I know it can. Trust me. I'm right on the cusp. Right on the cusp.
All right. Well, we still
Oh
have.
wait, sanity is blue, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. Let's go check out this one room real quick, and then see about getting out through the elevators if this doesn't lead anywhere.
So Gaylord, I mean, what did people do with their keys? Are they gonna hold on to them?
Yes.
You have the key.
Okay,
Right.
yeah. He's gonna hold on to it unless
That's
Rick
fine.
asks
All
for it back.
As you guys walk over to the large refrigerated door and kind of slide it open, you all feel a chill and shiver. Like it hits you and goes straight to the bones, and it is so cold it actually does a point of damage to the two of you. We'll say,
I did say I was going.
yeah. We'll say, Rick, you're the only one that walked over and opened the door, so you'll take the point from the cold. And you see there's kind of water spraying from broken pipes all over. And there's a ladder coated in ice that goes up. It's kind of been cut into a hole in the ceiling that goes up to the next floor. And this ladder's been placed, and you can see ice, kind of frozen frost bits. And you know, you've heard the stories of people getting their tongues stuck to poles in the winter.
Right. I'll take off my suit jacket,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll wrap up my hands as best I can. Okay, can somebody please support me so I don't slip and fall?
Yeah, I'll help you.
All right, and then I'll try climbing up and opening the hatch, making sure none of my skin actually touches the ice.
All right.
Make sure I don't get frostbite.
So as you go in, and the water is spraying on you, and dripping all over you.
Oh, I misunderstood. There's water.
Kinda.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't go walking in the water.
Oh, okay.
I thought that your warning was.
No, I was saying there's water spraying, which would get you wet, but then you can also see the frozen ladder about halfway down the hall.
Yeah,
that goes up through a
No,
hole.
I won't do that.
And you kind of take the bits, kind of hesitate.
Yeah. The water. Is there any kind of switch or anything like that?
No, it just looks like busted pipes that's kind of spraying little bits of water that's flowing through. It's just a mist kind of in the area. Enough that you know it would be cold and painful.
Yeah.
I think Graham just says, "Man, this is some shit."
Yeah. All right. Well, we got two options. We got two things. We haven't checked out the elevator that's closed, and we got this. Which one do you guys want to do? We got limited time.
There were multiple elevators, weren't there?
Yeah, one was open. Spike, you looked in there, right? What was in the open one?
Spike did.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
we know you went in there.
Spike.
What was in the elevator?
That's
There
what
was
I'm saying.
spikes!
There was spikes.
There was spikes!
Sorry.
But it was only one floor down.
Spike
so
was
do you reckon-
the one that saw the spikes.
Do you reckon that ladder's movable?
Oh,
Or
we
is it
got to get
stuck?
to the ladder. We have to get to it through the water and the ice and shit. And there's an opening above it. Let's just go check out the closed elevator. Maybe there's a clue or a hint.
Oh yeah, there's something banging around inside. That's going to be great.
There's nothing about this that's fucking great, Spike.
Mind you, we're
Cut
all
the
armed to
attitude.
the fucking teeth now, so that's got to help.
Yeah,
all right.
do have a knife now.
All right, let's just
We've
go
got
check out.
knives, cleavers,
Fuck it.
hooks.
I just start walking over and ignoring Spike's bitching and go to
Okay.
the closed elevator.
Okay, you can hear banging, and there's a little elevator button. There's the elevator button, like you would use to call the elevator.
I'll try the elevator button out of some random chance it works.
All right, as you push the button, it lights up.
I'm going to step back away from the door, though, as I do it.
and kind of take a step back. The door opens, and you just see this man, arms wrapped up around his hands, in this giant iron cage. His eyes are stitched closed. His mouth is stitched closed. And there's this device over him, and there are just metal spikes sticking off of him all over. And he just starts to run out. And I need you to make a dodge check.
Yep, I get hit.
Yep, as you run, he kind of stabs in. You try and catch and dodge out of the way. And he kind of feels you and goes around. As I need all. We're just gonna go back to the initiative. If you guys all want to click on your tokens and give me the.
Yeah, I would have followed Rick. Do you want me to do another dodge as well?
I would have followed as well, but I would be far behind.
He was
Rick.
right there at the door, kind of trying to back up as the
yeah.
guy came charging out.
Did I take damage though?
You did. I'm just about to roll.
I was hoping to see I could do another medicine check.
That's going to be 6 points of damage.
Yeah, that's going to be critical, I think, because that's going to put me down to below half.
Where is the critical chart? Major wound. Make a con check. Where is it?
I got a hard success on my con check.
Okay. Had this pulled up, but it is not where I remember it. Major wound effects. All right. So you did succeed at the right thing. So you do not fall unconscious, but click the major wound box.
Okay.
And you fall prone.
That's probably not going to be super relevant, I think.
It might not.
This thing, 'cause I think it mostly impacts healing. And
it
death.
does. It does. I think it can affect your rolls a little bit, but as you...
I don't think it does. I really don't think it does.
All right. So, Spike, you get a chance to react first.
They were off by the frozen thing and then went over that way. I'm going to pick up some of the butcher's equipment that we've been messing around with, the knives and things, and then I will head towards whatever the hell is going on.
All right, as you kind of move out into the hall, you can see the big guy kind of charging in, and he's impaled Rick a little bit as Rick's kind of trying to hold on, sliced open his hands, trying to keep this guy at bay. And has failed to get out of the way. And this guy's it's just a cage like iron wrapped around him with just spikes. And he can't, his eyes are stitched closed, his mouth is stitched closed. There's a cage with spikes over his head. Like.
His ears are there?
Huh? His ears are there.
Yeah, and it's gonna be mate. Calm down. We're here to save you. This is gonna be good. We're all.
He turns and goes like he's gonna charge at you.
Can I try a charm on that, or is that not even a?
He does not look like he is charmful.
Okay then.
But you have gotten his attention.
Oh, good.
What?
It's a success in its own sort of way.
Right. Well,
it's a frosty success.
If I can, I'm bracing with a blade
keeping
out
the
in
knife
front.
out. Okay. Graham.
That's right. Do the run and the knife maneuver.
Yeah.
I didn't stab him.
The run into the knife.
Yes.
Yes.
Very classic defendant behavior.
Exactly.
All right.
Seeing that the guy's coming for Spike, and I was kind of right behind Rick, but I got out of the way. I'm imagining that Spike's somewhat behind me. As the guy runs past me, I'm gonna push him into the open elevator that goes down.
Okay. Make a brawl check.
Watch that he has something like on him or in him that we desperately need.
Yeah, maybe.
Make an extreme brawl check.
Extreme brawl? Oh no, that's probably not going to be good.
It is kind of hard
brawling
to
a
get
spiking...
close to somebody literally covered in spikes.
That is true, but it was
brawling a porcupine.
That's right.
I'm a sucker for cool things.
Yeah, no, great idea.
Oh,
want to spend 8
do
luck?
You want to spend that 8 luck?
Yes, he
I
does.
do.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
All right. You make a sanity check also for me. As you bite the bullet, grit down.
Oh wait.
And that shouldn't be extreme.
You had it on extreme.
That shouldn't be
it's
extreme.
still failure, though.
That's
should
still
not be
failure. So you are going to take 6 sanity damage.
Oh!
Jesus.
As you just freak out, and that is going to be I do need you to make an intelligence check.
Minus 8 luck. And an intelligence check.
Yeah, you
There you
failed,
go.
which is good.
Good.
All right.
A critical
That is
failure.
So,
Awesome.
As you do still, because you did still take 5 or more points, suffer a bout of madness, I need you to roll a d10 for me. As you just charge forward and put your hands through and get light cuts on your arms, and manage to push him just with all of your might, just freaking out and shove him over the ledge. I need you to make a dodge check.
Oh, don't go with him. Don't go with him.
Oh, I hope you don't fall in.
Oh God!
Do you want to spend the 22 points of luck?
Or push it.
Or push.
If you push and fail, you're definitely going in after him.
Oh!
You may not have necessarily done it with this first fail, but if you push and fail, I'm pretty sure you're going to go in after him.
Oh God!
Up to you, Graham.
Oh no!
I don't
What's
know.
he
I
gonna
don't know.
do?
Or spend 22 luck.
Does he have 22 luck?
I do, but
Use it or lose it, buddy. This is a one shot.
But you like it's come up. You do make luck rolls in this game.
Yeah.
yeah, I know.
So it's
and it
possible we
gets
may have to
harder
make luck rolls, like if something random happens to one of us, or if it's something horribly unlucky.
All your luck is
I'm gonna
burned
use
down.
Survive however you
You
got
gotta
to
use the luck. You
survive.
gotta use the luck.
I want to. Yeah, this seems like a pretty dire. Like
All right.
I would hate to have go down and die.
And will you
with
roll
42
a
luck.
D100 for
This
me?
is up.
Will you roll D100 for me?
D100. Okay.
We still don't know what your bout of madness is going to be either. You might turn in in a rage and attack us or something like that.
You you push him off the edge and watch as he falls into the spikes, and you know what? Murdering people feels good. Like that power that you just had over his life, the thrill, the adrenaline, the excitement, watching him go. Ooh, it's nice.
I just turn as I push him.
You said you just take pictures. You said that's all you do.
As I push him over, I just turn around and I'm just like.
He used to only take pictures.
I just.
Now he's.
And I say, it was self-defense. It was self-defense.
Yeah, it was self-defense. Don't worry.
No questions.
No, look,
I just saw him coming for Spike.
look, it was self-defense. I saw that clear, and I'm a cop.
If you have more,
He's a lawyer.
If
He'll
you
tell you
have
it's
more than a
self-defense,
20
right,
in
Alec?
psychology, roll it.
Oh, I very much have more than 20 in psychology.
I have exactly 20 in psychology.
Success.
You a cop would actually have more psychology.
Not
you can roll
you.
your psychology as well, Rick.
I did. I had 20.
Okay. So, do you want to spend the luck on that?
Nah.
Alec, you've seen enough killers. You see that glint. And so it was self-defense. Kind of smirk.
It was. It was.
See, that's why I didn't want to spend the luck. I didn't want to know.
I love that.
How? Okay, it's not my turn yet. Are we still?
No, you're not in combat. You guys are just in the.
Oh fuck! Well, that's not fair. Because I wanted to.
I mean, you could do something. If you don't want the combat to end, you could do something.
I want to try to heal myself.
Or unfortunately, you've already given your tried to do medicine on yourself, so you can't.
No.
Hey,
Oh, okay.
hey, can you help me?
Only.
Alex,
Rick
you
is
can
like
use
impaled.
grails for
Impaled?
anything that you
Impaled?
want to do.
You said you got impaled.
Yeah, I did. I just took 6. Yeah. I show you one
Like,
spikes like
he's
dug right into my
Oh.
shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
Went through the other side.
yeah,
I
it's,
lost half my health in a single hit.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
So I'm not
yeah.
joking.
Well, I only got the one eye, but I'll do the best I can with my one eye.
I don't think depth perception will make a difference here. And thank you.
Alec, while they're doing that, I do need you to roll a medicine or first aid. Alec, as you see the grin, it was self-defense. Was there something you wanted to do?
Maybe.
Do I
I'm
roll
thinking-
first aid?
Well,
or do
you
I
don't
roll
have time
this?
to think about it. You gotta decide.
I know. How close is he to the pit?
He's right next to it. Do you push him in?
Fuck. Oh.
I accidentally put it on hard.
Well, you pushed
No,
it, but
I don't.
no,
I
I
don't.
wasn't.
Oh,
I
oh,
wasn't
yeah,
meaning.
hard
To,
versus-
I wasn't
yeah, no,
meaning.
yeah.
I wasn't meaning to push it.
Alec,
I was.
are you gonna do it?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. Because I still have most of my sanity, and I think I'm trying to not be insane right now.
So you think very hard about it.
Yeah, I
until he
do. I
steps
do.
away from the edge of the elevator,
I'm starting
and your
to notice.
opportunity is lost.
All
We
right.
gotta get moving.
Yeah, I
and
look in
you are
I
going
look in-
to heal. This does affect your healing, so 1d6 halved hit points.
I will also look at Gaylord and say,
I'll roll for that.
could I get some first aid as well, please? My face is still bleeding very badly.
Round up or down?
We're gonna say round up, so 3.
Thank you, Gaylord.
Anything in the elevator he came out of?
As you take a
is
look, you just
Gaylord,
see
is that for me, by the
written
way?
on the wall. It says, "The easy way," and don't put all your eggs in one basket.
All right. We could try the elevator, but I think we have to try it only a few at a time.
It's written on the wall in the elevator that guy came out of.
Mm-hmm.
So the healing is
Easily.
it one? Is it 1d6 for?
Yep.
I already
healing
rolled
Alec?
it.
But
Yeah.
Okay,
what
No,
about
for
um,
me?
Alec. For Alec.
Alec, it would
yeah.
be 1d. It'd be 1d6.
Okay, and Frosty, looking in the other.
Oh my! Thank you so much. You are amazing at this.
Well, it's it's what I do, and
Yeah.
yeah.
I was really nervous about letting you anywhere near me with the knife earlier. When
Oh.
sorry, this is to out of character. The series of bad rolls that you'd had right up until that point, I was like, she may be a medic, but oh my god!
All right.
rolling so bad.
I'm going to try the elevator.
All right. As you go in and you push the button, the
Yeah.
door starts to close.
Not
And
stepping in.
you're stepping in. Anyone else trying
No.
to jump in as the
No,
door's
no,
No,
closing?
I'm not. I'm not stepping in.
Oh. Okay. All right. Nope. Rick, as you
Nobody.
the
my God.
go into the elevator and kind of hit the button. There's only one button working. It goes down. Drops off, and you see a boiler room. Saying up before the large section. There's this twisting maze of pipes and gridded off fences and hissing steam. There's 2 holes in one of the walls, and you can see behind in this kind of cage a whole bunch of gears. It looks like you would have to reach in and kind of hold on to something, and it looks like there's some kind of lever at the end. It's hard to tell exactly what it does. And there is a tape that says Rick on it.
Oh.
And you can see on the walls picture of your spouse, the bruises on your spouse, pictures of the broken bones and bruises that you've given your clients, pictures of the broken jaw of your spouse, x-rays of the broken bones, all around the room.
You said this is a boiler room?
Yeah, it looks like there's a small chamber where all of this stuff is, and then there's an entranceway that heads back, and they're into like this maze of pipes, and there's a bunch of steam spraying out of the pipes.
Yeah. I had the tape recorder from earlier. So that was one. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and play the tape that has my name on it. and I'm going to start taking down pictures of my wife
Okay.
and the X-rays.
Detective Cage, as an officer of the law, you have betrayed your badge. First comes the test. Second comes the lesson. Right now, you are helpless. This is the same helplessness you bestowed upon others. Look at the photos. Can you see the pain you've brought them? You used your body as an instrument of abuse. Well, today, you will experience the meaning of sacrifice, and you will see the consequence for those who unjustly hurt others. You will find that the journey across this room is filled with danger. The steam from these pipes will kill. The only way to redirect it is you must insert your arms into the mechanical devices before you. However, in doing so, you will give a sacrifice of your own. All you have to do is destroy the things that have harmed so many lives. Your bones will be crushed to dust, but you may live. Heed my warning, detective. All your lives hang in the balance. If you do nothing, the door and a big great opens up, and you can see 3 armed, red-lit explosive doors and bolts holding a door that would lead to another room, blocking it closed. It looks like a circuit or something needs to be complete to undo it. The door in front of you will remain locked, and everyone's life will be forfeit. Will you learn how to let go and truly save them? The choice is yours.
Okay. Is he implying that the exit's out this way?
Yeah, he's implying that this door is to an exit, and that someone is going to have to put their arms into that device, and it is going to crush their arms.
All right.
And then your guess would be other people have to go through and disarm the locks.
Yeah. I'll go to the after I've taken out the pictures of my wife. The druggies I don't care as much about, but the pictures of the wife. And I'll take them and I'll shove them in like underneath a cabinet or wherever I could. That's just out of line of sight of everybody else.
Kind of just crumpling up and like tossing them into like a small bit under.
Yeah, the
under
reason
some
I
of the
there's a
machinery.
boiler room is that I might have thrown them in like a fire, but if not, I'll just toss them like if there's a wastebasket.
Yeah,
crumble them up, just get them out of the way.
Yeah,
I probably wouldn't want to do it in a wastebasket though, because in this situation, people might be checking everything. I'd probably slide it underneath the cabinet and actually properly hide it.
Okay.
And then I'll go over to the elevator shaft that is open, one that doesn't have an elevator in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I say,
Did you see the spikes and the dead body in front of it?
Yeah, I say, come down one at a time. There might be an exit down.
Press the call button. See if it comes back.
Elevator comes back up.
And while I'm waiting for them,
write it down.
I'm going to check out the body of the guy who's in the spikes in the that was pushed down.
He's still like
Spike,
twitching. The body's still twitching. You would have to kind of maneuver through the spikes to get to the body. If you'd like to take the chance, you can try.
Are these like?
They're just sharp. They're just sharp bits of metal set up with points on them.
Nah, I'm not going to bother. As far as I know, there's nothing valuable.
Oh, okay. So as the elevator rises, and the door opens again.
I'll step in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Gaylord will go in.
All right.
Graham, you coming?
Oh,
No,
whoa,
no.
too many.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Yeah, it says there on the wall, don't put all your eggs in one basket. I mean, we don't know if they cut the, it could be just enough to hold
There's
one or two
spikes under
people.
this one.
All right.
Too much weight.
Should we go one at a time then?
I'm sure it's two's fine.
That's what
So you
Rick
guys
shouted out.
take some time and slowly migrate
Okay.
everyone down there.
I think Graham would be the last one to go, so Alec will go. Graham wants to ride in the elevator once, and he's gonna before he calls the elevator, he's gonna look down at that body that he pushed and just sort of like look at it for a little too long, sort of taking a mental picture, and then he'll go into the elevator and go down.
Okay.
I believe in the Saw series, one of the potential victims of Jigsaw ends up becoming like his successor.
Mm-hmm.
So this is appropriate.
Yep. All right.
Something in that visual bank.
Yeah. All right. So
I'm
you
just
guys
a
all end up
photographer.
down and in the room. You guys see a
I'm
whole
just a
bunch of.
photographer.
He just takes pictures.
He just
And
takes
Alec,
pictures.
as you get down to the
Mental
bottom,
pictures.
as you guys walk in, you do notice, Alec, you recognize the police brutality pictures, like the evidence that was used for some of the police brutality cases. And the rest of you just see these x-rays and pictures of like evidence photos of people that have been beaten really badly, and x-rays of broken bones and stuff like that.
How covered are the walls?
Fairly covered. Like, this is supposed to make an
I don't
impression,
want-
but there
I
are
don't want-
pictures. There are spots where it looks like there are pictures missing.
That's what I'm after. I don't want to push it, but I did want to. If it was like plastered with photos.
Yeah, it's
and
covered, and then there's spots that there's stuff missing.
All right, so I got another tape.
Play it.
So, sure.
Yeah, play it for us.
Yeah, I play it for them. It doesn't mention my wife specifically. So
Yeah. You guys all hear an instrument of abuse. Well, today you experience the meaning of sacrifice, and you will see the consequences for those who unjustly hurt others. The steam from these pipes will kill. The only way to redirect it is you must insert your arms into the mechanical device before you. However, in doing so, you will give a sacrifice of your own. All you have to do is destroy the things that have harmed so many lives.
Yeah, and as that's playing, I'm just sort of going and looking in detail at each picture. I've not seen these before. Just sort of really trying to see them as that plays in the background.
Mm-hmm.
And so you just put your arms in there.
well, I mean,
Yeah,
just
he
is a
puts his-
strong word.
Right,
Put
he
my
puts
arms
his
in there,
arms in there.
and I lose my arms. But
Frosty, have I ever been X-rayed after one of the beatings from Rick?
Probably, and you would probably recognize the X-ray.
if I saw spikes on there, I wouldn't take it down. I'd left it up. There's no point in hiding it.
If you would have recognized it.
If I would have recognized it, correct.
Yeah.
I would not have taken it down.
I would have
Only-
starred it.
The way I
Favorited it.
view it, Rick is only ashamed
Yeah.
of the beatings he's done against his wife, not against the criminals that he's been dealing with.
Does Gaylord see those? Can Gaylord
Yeah.
see that it's
Yeah.
spikes?
I would say not
Well, no,
necessarily
I'll-
see that it spikes, but
Spike
you
finds
read
his and
the
pulls it
X-ray.
off.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you see that there's been clearly, it's pretty obvious, I think, from the tape what it's referring to.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that's an awful beating, man.
You remember
Yeah,
when you
well-
patched me up after this one?
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
That was him.
That
Yeah.
was him. He doesn't
You
even seem
fucking-
to remember
You
me.
fucking deserved it too. All right.
Oh my gosh,
This is what I'm going to do.
you're a piece of shit, man.
Yeah. No shit.
You're a piece of shit.
Yeah. Drug
I had to
addicted.
set his
Drug
bone.
assist, the drug addicted nurse and the drug dealer. Sure. Look, we're all pieces of shit here.
You know what? Like, you don't
Look,
need
we're
to
all
judge
pieces
me,
of shit
okay?
here. We don't
I
have
saved
time.
lives.
We don't have time to sit here and do this shit. All right. I'm going to stick my arms in this thing. I'm going to do it.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. This might just kill me.
Okay, here's an idea. Wasn't there a guy that was put into down that shaft?
Yeah, I thought of that, but how is he
Can-
going to grab the lever and pull it?
Can we can't pull him out of it and put his arms in there? I mean, he
It's-
already did.
No, it's not that
No.
simple. I think it's the
Oh.
device.
Oh,
Yes,
you have to
you
hold it.
grab it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
I don't think
Otherwise, you could just stick a random metal object in there.
Exactly right. And there's plenty of that around. So I'm just going to do it. If it kills me, it kills me. That's fine. But Alec, somebody else is going to deal with your shit. All right?
Can I get a close look at this device and see if it's possible that he could survive this?
Yeah, make a medicine check.
Well, while he's doing that, I think Graham will be sort of thinking in his head, maybe there's some like rebar, or maybe there's some thick metal chunks that are in the bottom of that elevator area. And I just tell Rick, maybe we can like strap them to your arms to kind of give your arms more support so it doesn't cause permanent damage.
No, that would just make it worse.
So looking at it,
I think
your best guess is that these are going to do about a D4 of damage per turn. So to speak, they're going to do a lot of damage to his arms, and considering the amount of blood he's already lost, you don't know if he can survive.
It's like a very.
I have to put this in game terms. Like mechanically, since we're talking mechanics here a bit with the damage, I have 7 hit points left. But thanks for actually healing. If you hadn't healed me, I'd have 4 left. So that means in as little as 2 turns, I could die.
So help me with understand the mechanics of the room a little.
So he has to hold on to these as they slowly twist and powderize his arms. Like, twist his arms so hard.
To shut off the steam.
To shut off the steam for you guys to go find switches to turn off the locks.
And then once we turn off the locks,
the door opens and you can run out.
And
so the more of you run into the maze,
arms out?
The more of you that run into the maze, and the faster you find the switches, the faster he can he can let go of the levers.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, guys, we don't have a lot of time for error. Like, we got to do this fast if he's gonna survive. But his survival rate is I'm not sure. Like, he could survive, but it's a really small chance.
Look, it's the only chance we've got right now, and I don't think I'd convince any of you to do it in my stead. So
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, no shit. So I'm going to try Graham's idea, because what the hell do I've got to lose?
I think it's gonna make it worse.
Before we get to that, we're going to take a brief break.
All right.
Yay!
See you soon, everyone. All right, and we're back. So last we left off, you guys were in Rick's room, a steam room, and trying to decide. He was saying, this could kill him. Putting his arms in there and watching them get crushed. He could bleed out. The pain. He could go into shock. It is not a good picture.
Nah, the kitty looks really scared.
I would like to try, Fossey, before I stick my arms in there and get going. I would try to see if my character can look at the mechanism and see if he can't figure out a way of maybe being able to pull the lever without having to stick his arms in it. All
right. Make a mechanical repair check or engineering. I think there's an engineering skill.
I'll look around the room, maybe a spot hidden check to try to find any kind of scraps of metal that could resist, or he could like put on by his arms as he goes in.
I'm going to spend 38 luck.
All right.
On that.
As you're looking, kind of, it doesn't look like one person has to put their arms in. As long as you can reach in and with an arm and grab the lever, you do it. But otherwise, it looks like these are pretty well built. You kind of worry about what the consequences might be if you mess with it. Like, it could get worse if you try and put something in or brace it. However, while you're looking at that, Graham, you notice some photos kind of tucked under a paper, kind of tucked under a bench, and kind of pull it out. And see pictures of the woman that you were hired to photograph. You see evidence photos, autopsy photos showing years of abuse, see X-rays, broken jaw. You see a woman, beautiful, as if she was building a case, and injuries at a hospital. Kind of unfolding X-rays.
Okay. Does it happen to be?
You were hired by Rick to take photos of this person for an affair that you couldn't find evidence for.
Was it Rick or Alec?
It was Rick.
Oh, okay. Okay.
As you're looking at them.
Do you show us the photos or you keep them hidden?
I'm still looking for scraps of metal. I didn't.
You don't
did I
find any.
anything like that.
All right, I'm gonna. I can't see any other way other than sticking my arms in here. So you guys have a few minutes, and I don't know. Once my arms are gone, these teams might just come back on and kill all of you. So.
Gaylord is stretching out his arms and preparing to run.
Oh,
He's
right.
like, we need to just like, we need to get moving as much as we can.
All right.
That's the
Okay.
best thing we can do.
On the count of
And
three.
you're muted.
What are we aiming for?
We're
Guys.
aiming to get to the end and get to those locks.
So before Rick puts his arms in there, I'm just gonna, just sort of put the pictures on his chest as I'm giving him like a.
So as he's getting ready, you guys watch as Graham just shoves pictures onto Rick's chest.
You might want to use these to help brace it, and then I'll come over here to get ready.
Yeah, I'll take those, and I'll actually hold them in my hand, so that when I'm in there, they'll get ground up with my arms.
Okay.
It's my redemption.
All right. So as you put your arms in, who all is getting ready? Who's all going to run through the steam room?
Gaylord's
Everyone.
getting ready to run.
Yeah, ready.
All right.
Yeah,
Gaylord,
I'm ready.
or Rick, as you go to put your arms into it, will you make a sanity check for me?
All right. I spent all my luck on that mechanical repair roll that ended up failing, so I only have 20 luck. So hopefully,
You go to put your arms in, you can't do it.
I'm going to push it if I can.
Yeah. No,
I spent all my luck.
Alec.
Spike,
Alec.
let's push him in there. Let's push him in there.
Yeah, Alex should do this. It's his fault she died. It's his fault she died. He needs to pay.
Yeah, Gaylord and I
Frosty,
are heading to shove.
Frosty,
him.
no, if
Give
I
him a
can,
coach,
can I overrule this? If I can, I mean, as much as I appreciate
you-
that kind of resistance,
I
think this is a really good kind of like end to the character.
you want to. He wants to. He just that sanity. He can't bring himself to do it.
He just needs a push.
I did, and I failed again.
No.
No, I mean the physical push.
A physical push. A physical push.
Gaylord and Spike are heading to.
So as you see him
Encourage
kind
you.
of backing out, you guys are gonna.
I'm having a hard
Yep.
time doing it. Somebody put my arms in there.
You can do this.
Somebody put my arms in there.
All right, so you guys force his arms in. As
Yeah.
he's
with
instinctually
me telling them
fighting.
to
Like,
do
you,
so.
you know what's going on. Like you're not
Yeah.
fighting them to fight them. It's just
I just don't want to do it.
that survival instinct. No, is kind of reaching in.
Yeah, a couple of millennia of evolution. Well, several.
Yeah, and so
That was
Spike, you're
funny,
kind of
James.
holding
I
his
like
arms
that.
in as best as you can. So that's going to limit that to the three others. Grab as you start to twist on round one. I need Alec, Spike, or not Spike, Alec, Gaylord, and Graham. If they are choosing to run, choose not to. You don't have to make spot hidden checks as you run through.
Okay.
And you are going, and Rick, you are going to take 1 point of damage as it slowly begins to twist.
My sheet,
And
Frosty,
break.
my sheet is bugging out again. Give me a second to reload.
All right.
So I made my spot hidden, and
Yeah.
it's one more than that. So I'm going to spend one luck to succeed on that.
All right.
Oh man.
I'll spend luck for that.
Where's your... I'm not seeing your roll yet.
It should be there right now.
Ah, there it is. So that would be 18 luck?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And you're spending 1 Graham. So as the two of you run in for that first round, you run in, looking around, you find a lever. It's going to take you a turn to be able to pull it. Because you found 2 of them. The next turn goes by as you are freaking out. I need you to make another sanity check, and to see if you can hold on. And you're doing it. You're doing it.
Now that I've submitted.
This is for her. You know. You're kind of just focusing on the maybe you deserve it. Maybe you deserve it as you're screaming in pain.
Yeah.
And you're going to take 3 points of damage. And
all right, down to 3.
The 2 of you pull your levers. Gaylord, make a spot hidden as you look around for the last one.
Okay.
Where am I? So
Spike,
I'm still holding.
you're there to hold him in place if he tries to back out.
Got it.
You're looking, Gaylord. You can't find it. You can't.
You
find
better push it.
You pull the lever. All right. Do you want to push it?
Okay.
Do it.
So I just do it again?
Yep.
Ugh.
All right.
Do you have 9 luck? Do you have 9 luck?
Luck is
Spend
red,
it.
right? Yeah, I'll spend it.
All right. So you didn't push it, so I'm going to say you kind of find it. It's back behind something, and you're trying to reach and pull that lever, and you get to it, but your hand gets stuck as you pull the lever and latch, and you've got it, but your hand is stuck.
Okay.
Next round, are the 2 of you going to help Gaylord?
Yes.
Or
Yes.
running out?
My hand is stuck. I can't.
I'm going to go
I can't
help. I'm
get
going to
it.
go help. I'm going to help.
All right.
All for one.
So you will help, and both of you make a strength check.
I'm not good at these.
Do I take more damage?
You are
Is this
going to take
another round?
1 more point of damage.
Jeez, I was very lucky.
Ooh,
Graham,
golly.
are you leaving?
Gaylord got it.
Ooh.
Gaylord got it.
No. I guess I'll go to where the door is that it's supposed to be unlocked.
Running out to where. Okay.
Yeah.
So 2 of you get
In
out.
anticipation.
Last round, as you can run out this next turn, you did get 2 successes, so you did free Gaylord. Now it's the last round.
But before I leave, I'm saying, Spike, we got it. Let's go.
Running.
Let's go.
Right. Sorry. Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Move it.
2 points of damage, Rick.
All right, I'm dead.
As you collapse from blood loss as they run out and your arms are shattered and broken. Unfortunately, you are not entirely dead. You're just dying.
Unfortunately.
But I believe here's a question though: if I just died, I'm assuming then the steam resumes. Does Spike make it up?
This was the last turn of you holding it as they ran out.
Oh,
and you then collapse as you are dying. And you guys are in the room. The door opens, and you see all the bolts open up, and you guys see Rick laying there.
That was a noble death. Maybe.
I
don't know.
Did the steam kick in?
The steam kicks back in as he lets go. But
I think Rick's out. Frosty is saying I'm not dead. Maybe
you guys could try to save him, but I think the only person who has the skills to save him is like, that was a good death. That was a noble way to go.
Well, they have to get back to me, right?
No, they
Well,
are in
assuming-
the same area as you collapse, where the open door is, where the steam has then cut them off from.
Like
back where
now
they
that
were.
this door has opened.
Oh, I misunderstood what the
Now that
door
this door
was.
has opened, there isn't some kind of steam valve or something.
No, you guys can just walk out through this open door. The steam valve was to get the steam valves were on the upside to get them open, and he had to hold.
So y'all are right next to me. So
yeah, you guys are.
I'm just trying to picture how, assuming Rick had come into this with more health, and the plan was for him to lose his arms. I'm trying to figure out how Rick could have lost his arms and survived.
If he had come in here with full health, he would be alive.
I literally.
But now he would be stuck on the wrong side of the steam.
No, he's on the right.
No, that's the thing. I thought the same way you did. The steam kept you away from the levers.
The levers. That's
to
all
open
it
up
was
the
blocking.
door. But the door you opened up is on the side we started.
Yeah, it's on the same side we started.
Oh, I had that backwards.
Yeah, I
So
did
we could
too.
still
I
go
did
up
too.
the elevators. We just can't pull the levers again.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, but there's now a set of doors that are open on the side.
Why would you
Right.
want to pull the levers again? I don't think you need
Okay, so as Rick is laying there, are the pictures still in his hand?
No, I put them. I brought them in
shredded.
with me.
They're not.
They're shredded
They're,
enough.
they're inside the devices.
Yeah.
But,
Gaylord,
but
can't you help him? Can't you do something?
Well, I mean, he
I'm
looks
not
pretty-
dead.
Make a con check
Okay.
as they
Ooh.
decide.
Yeah, you're sitting there taking up so much time. I'm dead.
Do something.
Yep.
Do
You
something,
bleed out.
Gaylord.
I think Gaylord knew I wasn't dead, right?
Gaylord,
He would have.
you
He just let
obviously.
me die.
And I'll just say,
Consciously let me
Gaylord.
die, right?
That son of a bitch hurt my friend.
So I
And
think that's a
I'll
the
say,
X-rays,
Gaylord.
the X-rays of my smashed up face and,
I think-
shoulders.
I think that's a sanity check for Gaylord.
I
All
drop
right.
on Rick.
Yeah.
He just murdered me,
Yeah.
I'll just say to Gaylord.
and that was
No,
nuts.
you know
Well-
what? You know what? Maybe you're right, and I'm gonna fake like I'm doing something when I'm not.
I'll say to Gaylord, I'll say, I know you slept with his wife.
Well, he didn't know that.
That's wrong.
Well, what can I say? Like, he wasn't good.
All right. So what are you guys doing? The four of
I
you
didn't
that
see a
remain?
sanity check on his part. He just murdered me in cold blood, and he's
No,
not
I-
having
no,
to
I
do any
didn't.
consequences to that.
You put your arms in there, sir.
You could have saved me. You had at least one turn to save me, and you chose not to.
Yeah.
Just let me die.
You were going in all noble and righting all the wrongs you've done to the world.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
good.
I completely support that.
All right. All right. So as the four of you stay around
Who
and
am I
watching
to
the
take
clock tick down.
your journey away from you?
Next room.
exactly.
Next
You-
room. Next
There are
room.
30 minutes
This
left.
is
There
your
are 30
art.
minutes
Next
left.
room. Fuck you, people.
As you guys make your way through,
Let's go.
eventually you kind of find a stairway. It goes up, and you find only one open door. You head out through it, and you see a whole bunch of cubicles and offices and things like that. And there's one office with the lights on. And as you guys make your way into there is another room. There's another door that seems locked, and you follow some wires, and you can see them going to the lit office. And on the desk, where the computer should be, is one of those mounts that you see at the eye doctor to put your face in and let them look into your eyes. But mounted up on the side are two large spiked hammers that look like they're on rigs, and there's two little presses for a button. Each one of them has a button, and it looks like they'll swing in. And they're on a monitor up on the wall. It kicks on, and you see the robot. Or not the robot. Brain fart.
Muppet.
Yeah. The puppet with its spirals on its cheeks and white skin. And on the video it says, "Hello, Graham. You have stood witness to others' lives, a voyeur, and you've kept photos of those you've victimized. What do voyeurs see when they look in the mirror? I'll tell you what I see. Someone unworthy of the body you possess, of the life that you've been given. Your career became your obsession. Now I give you the chance to decide what is more important. Your eyes, which have caused those around you endless suffering, or your life. They say an eye for an eye leaves everybody blind. Some would call it karma. I call it justice. The desk in front of you holds the tool that will save all of your lives, if you can release yourself from your demons. Should you not give the simple sacrifice that I request, the door will not open, and you will all face severe consequences. The choice is yours."
I just look around to the other 4 people there.
As you guys are looking around, the top pops open at like one of the little like ceiling tiles breaks, and a whole bunch of really disturbing photos scatter and litter the area. All of the voyeuristic photos, watching each of you, watching others, different people and different things. Some just casually going about, friendly days. You see pictures of the same. You see pictures of a woman that each of you Gaylord and Alec recognize as the woman who died in that car accident, having lunch with a friend, talking to this friend. Nothing else. You see all the other voyeuristic photos. Gaylord, you see photos of you and your co-worker going at it. The same photos that were used as evidence to get your testimony thrown out.
Just
You see
a
pictures
photographer.
of Alec
Just
drinking.
a photographer, huh?
Look, there's no way I'm going to destroy my eyes.
You ruined my life.
I don't think you should talk about ruining lives. Look, there's got to be some other way.
Gaylord's gonna punch him.
Make a brawl check, and a brawl or a dodge.
I'll try to dodge.
All
no,
right.
I'm gonna try to brawl.
All right, as you try and fight back.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Oh.
As you both take some wild swings at each other and just knock shit around the room.
Neither of you are really fighters, really.
Wait. So there's a
I'm more of
thing.
a lover than a fighter.
There's a thing in the desk that won't release unless
Murderous lover.
Graham puts his face in there and loses his eyes. That's correct,
Someone
right?
puts their face in there and loses their eyes.
I'm noticing a trend.
I'm going to join the fray on Gaylord's side.
Okay,
Yeah!
so you make a brawl check, and then Graham, make a hard dodge check.
Now 2-on-1.
Wait, are we trying to like force his head into the thing? Is that what's happening here?
That's what's
You
happening
grab
now.
him. You grab onto him. You've got him, Spike. You grab onto him.
Yeah.
Are you?
I'm
going to
fight back, of
Down,
course.
grab him. What? Like you've got.
You know
Fight
this.
back.
You saw what Rick did.
Yeah.
Rick's
Yeah.
wife had a chance to get away from him. You talk about ruining lives. Yeah, you ruin lives.
Look, I didn't know anything. I didn't even know it was
So
his
he's got a
wife.
hold of
He
you.
just-
Graham. He's
He
holding
did-
you
he
like
did-
in a lock.
He told me. He just said to photograph somebody. I didn't know who it was.
Let's
Look,
force
you
him
have
in
to
there.
put my eyes in there. Look, just grab
yeah.
it. His
Knowing
body is laying
what I
right
saw
there.
near the elevator,
Alec, help us. Help us.
Yeah, I would help force him in.
All right, so
Look,
they,
you can just take Rick's body. You don't have to.
You
look,
are
he's
all
right
of
there.
you,
horrible
all of
people.
you make
You're the
brawl
right.
checks.
You-
And
you're-
Graham, are you trying to get away or fight
Of
back?
course.
Okay, so make a dodge. Make an extreme
Yeah.
dodge.
Yeah, extreme.
What
Oh,
are we
man.
doing?
Because
Are
you're
we
dealing
rolling
with
again?
3 attackers. All of you are making brawl checks. And
I will push that.
I will push that. That's better
Jesus.
than. So that's 2 successes on our brawls versus his failed dodge, at least. So
all right. So they pin
I'm
you
gonna-
down. They got
I'm
you.
gonna
You're
push
trying to
it.
fight. You're like,
I'm
no,
gonna push it.
no,
I'm gonna
no.
push it.
All
I'm
of
gonna push
you.
it.
Okay.
Push it.
I'm gonna push it.
Yeah.
Might as well,
failed
right?
badly.
What's the worst thing that can happen if you push it and fail?
So you trip, and they just throw you in, pin you in. They've got you held. Who's gonna
Yeah.
push the button?
You
Who's
ain't
gonna push
going.
the buttons?
Gaylord will push the button.
All right.
Gaylord is the most vicious person all of a
Oh
sudden.
my god, the stabbing and everything.
I think he.
He
I
runs
think
the
he
limit.
and
Take
I think-
10 points of damage, Graham, as the
Oh.
as the spikes as they're holding you too close and the spikes slam through into your eyes. And make a con check.
That puts me to 0.
Yeah.
Should it
Go
be
down.
extreme?
They stab into your brain, killing you.
Should it be extreme?
He made
Oh
an
no, it
extreme
shouldn't be
roll.
extreme. So
Okay.
you beat it as you kind of collapse, unconscious.
Yeah. So it should have been 70. So
Yeah,
I'll
that would pass.
collapse
That would
unconscious.
pass. So you just collapse unconscious. As
Okay.
he collapses in,
Yes.
eyes blinded, goes limp, and you hear the and sort of creaking of a door.
Maybe first aid. I don't know. How do you do first
And
aid?
all
on
of you
eyes
make a
stabbing?
sanity check.
Oh, sure. They kill him. They make a sanity check. They kill me. They don't have to do anything.
We were slightly more active.
They
in this
didn't
one.
save you. They just
I will-
murdered him.
I will use luck on that. Thank you.
What is that? Sanity?
Yeah.
So I'll use luck to pass that one.
Whoa!
All right.
4.
So Alec and Spike, you guys are going to take 2 points.
Spike feels good about what he just did.
And then
No.
Gaylord, you are going to take 10 points.
I missed what
And
you
I
said.
need you to make an intelligence check. All right. Will you roll a d10 for me?
Oh, that's the one you didn't want to succeed on.
That's correct. So he is he's going to gain an indefinite
So-
sanity. Which lasts, I think, hours.
You recall, as you're kind of looking through this, Alec, he's such a charming man. He's had your back this whole time. I mean, you and him have been lovers, and this whole time, and he's got it. You and him have to make it out.
Sorry, who was that?
Or sorry, you and Spike. Sorry, Spike. You've been sleeping with him to pay out the thing. You miss it. He's your sure date. You can't do this without the drugs. The two of you have to make it out alive. As you start to recall the long-term relationship with him. That is what you remember for the rest of the time.
We keep it on the
two of
down
you-
low.
Yeah, the two of you
Down low.
are.
No, nobody has any idea. It's
Yeah.
just drugs, as far as anyone knows.
Yeah. As far as anyone else knows, it's just drugs. But the two of you,
Mhm.
I'm
you
guessing-
are just so madly in love with him. Like they are your everything. They've got to survive this.
I'm guessing, James, this is not how Spike remembers anything.
Nope. Nope. There was a bit of crosstalk early on. I passed a sanity check. I didn't hear if I lost some sanity.
2.
2. Thank you.
So should I try to
Whoops. Wrong button again.
do a check on
And
him?
Spike, you have finally lost enough. Please roll a d10.
I will as soon as my Chrome stops freezing.
As you guys go into the next room.
Is Alec or Spike going to try to
Yeah, I'll try to
persuade
see if I can.
Gaylord
Gaylord, you're a wonderful EMT. Could you at least maybe we could drag him out and try to make sure he's not completely dead?
What am I rolling?
All right.
A d10.
D10.
Also, we may need.
Oh, and an intelligence check. Sorry. Intelligence.
Yeah, actually,
Okay,
that's
hang on.
kind of what I was
So
thinking too.
6 on the D10, and roll 20. Come on, intelligence check. That just means
Mhm.
do that. That's
Okay.
extreme success.
As you
which
think
is
back to
Bad in this case.
Bad.
it, you have been.
God bless you.
You were dealing drugs. The person that was trying to have the affair, or that Rick's wife, wasn't having an affair. She was going to you for drugs to dull herself to try and be with him. And Graham got photos of it. And those photos have yet to come up. And you have been manipulating Gaylord, getting him high and everything, and using him to get some of the drugs that you deal. Just stringing him along.
Is this like, I'm curious, is this like insanity in the sense of like this is delusional, or is this like a mixture of reality or uncertainty, or are you adding new details?
I'm adding new details per the Madness rules.
Okay.
As you blanked out
what do I do to try to stabilize Graham?
make a medicine check to keep him from bleeding out. Or a first aid.
Oh, I can do either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you'll have to also pass your conscience check too.
Gaylord
That will get
is a
that
hard
Graham.
ass.
That will get you conscious with 1 hit point.
1 hit point. Okay.
As you come to and she patches your eyes up, you're kind of out of it and have a horrible headache. But
And you're blind.
That wasn't so bad.
Fuck you.
It's just a minor flesh wound. I'm joking. No, that
We
was
don't.
incredibly painful.
Listen, everyone. We
Yeah.
don't have much time. Let's move.
I'm
all
sorry.
right.
I'm making a joke out of it.
There is
Somebody
20
Yeah,
minutes left
let's
on
go.
the timer.
Let's go. Gaylord grabs Graham's arm and
As you
starts
get into as you drag him into the next room, and the 4 of you go into the next room, you see the doors hooked up to what looks like a pressure pump. You see 3
What is in here?
syringes hooked up to several, each one 3 tubes filled with a liquid labeled, and they each have a tube that extends down into an individual syringe that looks like it's meant to be injected. You can see various dental x-rays are on the wall. 2 of them have molars marked. And
oh shit!
and you see the the
shit,
vials
this is
have
mine.
there is a single tooth pulling vice grip on one of the counters, just one of the desks, and there's a door that's sealed shut. And they are labeled there's a clear blue liquid labeled A9, a clear yellow liquid labeled A7, and a clear greenish liquid labeled C7. And there's a tape sitting on the table that says Gaylord.
Shit.
Someone's going to have to run back to Rick's body to get the tape.
Oh, tell us we thought to do that.
Make an intelligence check.
I will make that intelligence check.
Thank you, Alec.
Thank you, Alec.
Watch me fail.
You
No,
did
it's
remember to
success.
grab it, Alec.
Yay!
Oh yes, because I'm a very smart lawyer, and we look for evidence.
I kind of want them all to die now.
Well, unfortunately, dead boy, you don't get a say. All right.
Yeah.
Yep, you don't get a
You
say.
play the tape?
Put the tape in. Mhm.
Mr. Johnson,
Yes.
I want to play a game. A year ago, your passions cost an innocent woman her life. Since then, you have polluted your body with drugs. You flushed your own life down the toilet with your addiction, but did you truly want to die, or did you just want some attention? Tonight, you'll show me. The irony is that now the needle will save your life. One of the syringes in front of you holds the antidote to the poison you were injected with only a few hours ago. One is a saline solution. The other, an acid that will cause an excruciating death. Inject the correct one, and the door will open. Your decision, however, will be as difficult as pulling teeth. The necessary numbers to identify the antidote have been etched onto 2 of your molars. Look at the chart as a reference for which teeth to pull and in which syringe holds the antidote. However, once you make your choice, it will be final. Failure to make the right choice could result in death for you all, because when the clock ticks down, an electrical current will surge through this room, locking the door forever. As you guys look,
reason my tooth hurt.
there is only one plunger above the tubes, as though if you hit it, it will empty each of the tubes.
Shit.
All right.
Shit.
I guess we have to pull those teeth then.
We gotta pull those teeth. Oh, man.
Spike, you're more dexterous than I am. You want to try this?
You think you can do it better?
You got this, Gaylord. Okay.
I trust you.
So what? There was teeth pulling. There was
There's a vice grip that you have to use to
There's
yank
vice
the
grip.
teeth out.
So you have to take my tooth out. Or
okay.
I don't know how many teeth, but probably start with the one of the ones that are swollen.
Yeah, let's start with those.
Yeah.
As you take a look, you can see the 2 swollen ones. They match up with the chart.
There's a chart. Okay. Oh, and it shows. Okay. Yeah, I will try and
Make a sanity check. See if you can bring yourself to do it.
Okay.
I don't think it's as simple as somebody just holding your arms in place, like in my case.
That is a failure.
Fuck it, I'll try it.
You just grab the wrenches. He's like, yeah. Trying to.
Gosh.
You just. All right.
Push it.
Look, I'll just do it. Okay, give me the thing.
You can't!
I pushed it! I pushed it!
So
I
you're just
pushed
like,
it!
no. Reach it. Make a medicine check.
44
Wait,
against 44.
Guys, I pushed it and I succeeded. I pushed it and I succeeded.
And you just go in and just start yanking him. Make a medicine check.
I knew which ones I was going for.
You still have to successfully rip them out.
Oh, thank God I didn't succeed.
Is there a medicine skill?
There is. It's in the
Yeah.
middle column towards the bottom. And
I
I
was-
have a mechanical repair, medicine,
Okay,
natural work.
I have one. Could I do first aid by any chance?
Sure.
I was going to say, I have 1 in medicine.
You pull the first
Oh my
tooth out,
gosh!
and you take a look. It says 7.
7.
It was so wait. It was A.
It's
Aim-
that only huts us down. It's A7 and C7.
So it's either A7 or C7.
I tried to pull the other tooth.
Make another medicine check or first aid.
Oh!
20
You just go ahead. Yeah. All right. So as you're ripping the teeth out, Gaylord, you are going to take
I should have been a dentist.
6 points of damage
Oh shoot! That puts me at 0.
as you just rips. You break the jaw, ripping these things out. Just and you can see the blood spray. It starts to bleed, and just so faint and weak.
I'm gonna try and do first aid.
All right.
Watch this one be the one that you fail miserably.
Wait. What does the tooth say though? The other
It
one.
says. Hey,
What does
He's
the
all-
tooth say?
He's all like, oh,
I say that should take a turn, and there's a chance he dies before
Yeah,
they
yeah.
read it.
yeah, you could look at the tooth, or you could first aid.
oh wow.
All right, you stabilize them.
I am
30
the doctor.
V30.
I am Doctor. I am Doctor Who.
All right. So you do that. You take
I
a
love
look. It says
you.
A. So it's A7.
You know, I wanted to feel that joy for your character, but
Yeah.
he didn't even try.
But they
I'm
did
not bitter.
not regain
I'm not
consciousness.
bitter. I'm just
They
dead.
are passed out. You
Okay,
can
but
go
I
on
have
with the
I have one
antidote.
I have 1 hit point though.
I will inject the antidote.
No,
Yeah,
you're
one
just
hit point?
stable at 0.
Oh, I'm just stable at 0.
Any damage will kill you.
Okay.
Okay.
I will inject the antidote into them.
All right, so you inject them at the antidote, and the door opens, As the door opens, lights kick on, and you see a huge, almost coffin-like device, about man-sized, with room for 5 people to put their arms in. There are a whole bunch of saw blades going, and there is funnels underneath and beakers going down into a single container strapped to a bunch of wires and weights, marked at 10 pints with a red mark. As you come in, playing over a speaker, you hear, "Welcome to your final task. Sometimes moving forward in life means pain. Each of you has the means to free yourselves. The woman before you," and a photo drops of Rick's wife, "symbolizes each of your demons. If you can release yourself from your demons, you can begin to shed the chains those demons bring with them. The journey has been one of discovery, and hopefully you have discovered the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. The human body, for instance, is an astoundingly durable creation. It contains approximately 10 pints of blood, yet it is still able to operate with just half of that. The device before you is one of sacrifice, a sacrifice of blood. In order to open the door, the beaker must be filled to the marked level, a level that is of no coincidence. The amount can come from any one of you, but that does not matter. What does matter is time. For, in 5 minutes, if the beaker is not filled, the bombs will explode, and the doors will be sealed forever. So now I ask you, how much blood will you give in order to survive? Live or die. Make your choice."
How far away was Rick's body?
Pretty far.
5 minutes, I'm sure.
Further than 5 minutes?
Yeah. As you guys see the timer.
Well, Gaylord is unconscious. I'm just throwing that out there.
Which means if you hurt me more, I'm definitely gonna die. I'm still alive.
So,
I'll
for
point
this
to
time,
both
you guys
of
are
you.
actually
Stop you.
on a 5-minute timer. Each of you, /GM, /W space GM, what you try to do. If you put your hands in, you guys have 5 minutes.
I'm gonna guess that I can't do
You
that because
can't.
I'm
It's up
unconscious.
to 3 that are conscious.
Out of
Yeah.
curiosity, Frosty, only hands can be put in, right? You can't just shove a body in there.
No, you'd have to put the arm in.
What about legs?
It'd be tricky, but you could try.
I mean, just again, we have it unconscious.
The problem with legs is if they were laying on the ground, not a lot of blood would funnel in because it's up at arm.
Pick them up.
It's like up at waist level. You put your arm in. Yeah.
Pick them up and shove them in.
Oh, you could try.
What are you doing?
Let's see what Spike thinks of
Well,
this.
I was talking about putting Gaylord's legs into the thing, but
This is up to the 3 of you, and you are down to 3 minutes.
Okay, hang on. Just the instructions for messaging you, because
/W space GM.
And then space, and then the
And then
message.
space. Okay.
okay.
Yep. I'm seeing your guys's. So, show me what you do in the first round. All right. So that will fill up 3 pints. As Alec takes Gaylord and just starts shoving their limbs in, and just blood spraying everywhere, filling up. You hear the fleshy sound, Graham, of someone putting their body part in, and
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Graham, we're all contributing. Come on, you have to do it.
Graham, we're all contributing. You have to do it.
Hey, he's
At the
blind.
next
He
thing you
doesn't
know,
He's
know.
Graham, you
totally
get knocked out.
lying.
Graham, you feel something hit you over the head, and everything goes dark.
Oh, Spike.
As Spike knocks Graham out. So Spike, you go and you put Graham's body, and that will be 7 pints. You need 3 more pints between the two of you.
Wait.
1 minute,
The rest of
60 seconds.
the rest of Gaylord's body isn't enough. Why does Graham get
they
forward?
didn't have enough blood left from injuries.
Okay, I can't type properly. Self.
I lost a lot of blood
put
from
your
those
arm in?
teeth.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. You are in near perfect health as you
I
put
put
your
my
arm
arm
in
in as well.
Okay, as you both put your arm in at the end, just in time as it fills up as the timer ticks down to 0, and the door opens as it was just full enough. You guys collapse as on a little tricycle painted red, the little puppet wheels its way in, turns its head. Most people are so ungrateful to be alive, but not you. Not anymore. And that'll conclude tonight's game.
I think it's funny that Rick, which started off as by far the worst person in the group, was the only one who did end up either murdering somebody
and did their test.
And did their test. Yeah, without putting up a fight. He didn't want to do it.
Can I say, Graham was becoming a serial killer, like, by madness, and Gaylord was clearly there. Just like, all right, man, come on, get your eyes in.
All right, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you to Neil. Thank you guys for participating in this. Thank you, viewers. We really hope you enjoyed it. Please remember you can always check out our past episodes, including this one if you want to rewatch it, on YouTube at Andromeda Adventures. We will not be seeing you next Thursday due to Thanksgiving, but we will see you the Thursday after that. Check out Cast Gamers, CASTT. They're amazing. Check out the Artificers portal. It's amazing. Remember to like, follow, subscribe on whatever media platform you like to watch us on. And for Andromeda Adventures, once again, thank you and have a wonderful night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.